I'm still in it. Just, okay, we're back to like 20. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I really gotta. There we go. I really gotta. Hello. Really gotta check in at some point with my internet service provider for why the fuck this happens. Because the download's completely fine. Like, my own internet connection, like my connection outwards to the internet, is completely fine. Nothing's wrong with it. It's fine. It's chill. It's cool. And nothing has ever been wrong with it. And then, like, okay, sometimes it is, but you know what I mean. And then, I go live, and then suddenly it's like 10% of the upload speed that it should be. Which obviously means that the stream is basically unwatchable. But we are so back. The unfortunate thing is I have to like completely reboot the router for it to fix this mistake. And yeah, unfortunately that's not just like a quick little disconnect, but it takes like a few minutes for it to reboot. Fascinating. I know, and it sucks. I'm sorry, chatters. Yeah, I don't know. We've had it like happen I think 3 times so far, and it's kind of in a I don't know, month, 2 month interval. Like I can't really see a pattern or anything, so it's kind of hard to detect. And I don't really want to do an internet test every fucking time I go live either, because it's just like another thing I have to do. I'm trying to find the Sims 3 soundtrack. I swear to God I had this liked, but apparently not. Sims 3 plays. If you don't know, we are doing some Sims 3 today. Shocker, crazy, I know, insanity. We haven't had this one in a long time. Don't know how long, we're gonna check. Exposing myself. That sounded wrong. June 7th, 2024, whoopsie. It's been like 10 months, oops. And then the gap between that one and the previous last one was November 2023, yikes. Wait, I don't think I've watched any Sims 3, like, ever. Yeah, clearly, because since, like, the summer of 2023, I've streamed this 3 times. That's so bad. Oh, my God. I'm clearly great at keeping up in every single one of my series. Alas. To be fair, it is fine. So, okay, lore update. Obviously, you can see we have all of the expansion packs, because The Sims 3 is actually my first Sims game. There we go. Also have quite a lot of performance mods and a UI mod, so the game looks a little bit more, you know, modern than it should be for a, what, 15, 16-year-old, 17-year-old? Oh my God, 17-year-old game, Jesus Christ. We're all dying. And as customary, we have Yellium Law. He is this gay. And we have 3 pets. We have my dog Nala, who's based on my real family pet. But because we are a journalist in this save, we are absolutely grinding out the journalism career. And we're also a frequent traveler, because for The Sims 2 and Sims 3, I wanted a shorter series. I didn't want it to be like a whole thing with like family and yada yada yada. So I decided to not, like, have as a rule, so back when dinosaurs were around, holy moly, yeah. I decided to prohibit my sim from having any children. Or really focus like too much on like interpersonal relationships. I did get married in The Sims 2, but we didn't have kids there. And I married a very flamboyant man. It was very funny to me. Just, especially when I realized that he was way younger than me. So, accidental DILF arc in The Sims 2. Shout out. But yeah, so the same rules applied for Sims 3, so I decided to play a lot about one of my favorite packs of The Sims ever, World Adventures. And we started with Egypt, which is my favorite of the 3 as well. I just really like the adventure aspect of it, but I've never completed this pack, and I don't think we will either. Accidental DILF arc, I can't. Well, we were the same age, but I realized after we had already been married and he'd like been added to my household that I was at the very end of the adult life stage and he was at the very beginning. So I turned to an elder and he was already, like, he was still a young, like an adult, not a young adult. Because in The Sims 2 you can't be a young adult unless you're at university. Make that make sense? Who knows? So yeah, we decided to do a lot of traveling. So my dog kept being very lonely. So I ended up adopting some friends. We have a cat who's currently on the toilet called Turbo. And we also have another dog called Tramp. Just for the vibes. So these are adopted. Meow. Yeah, these are shelter pets. While Nala was like custom made in calves to resemble as close as possible my family's real life pet. And then obviously we have me, who I definitely look like this. To be fair, I feel like The Sims 2 and The Sims 4. The Sims 2 has like quite a lot of flaws in cast, but I feel like it's not that bad, like that hard to make a decent looking sim in The Sims 2. But The Sims 3, it's just bad, okay? I like The Sims 3 for its gameplay and nothing else. No, I joke, but I feel like The Sims style for like the people is definitely the worst in all of the ones I've played. I've not played The Sims 1 though. I feel like just from seeing pictures, I feel like The Sims 1 is still bad, like worse. But The Sims 3, even though it's my first Sims game, and I do think like packs like World Adventures are just literally some of the best in the entire franchise. The visuals are just ass, okay? Even with mods and custom content. But alas. Yeah, that's kind of the lore update. Not a lot. We live in a pretty basic ass house. We are relatively poor. ATM. We have some nice icicles. Nicicles. Who the fuck started building this? Not me. Then, yeah, we have the upstairs. Oh, we have a bird as well. I always forget about the bird. We have Cocky Steve. I did not remember naming him that, but apparently we do. Who's chilling here. And yeah, upstairs, kind of shit. We have like just dog and cat beds everywhere. Burp, clappy, little shit ass PC setup, a little bit of a rug situation. Then downstairs we have this weird bathroom. It's kind of L-shaped with a pride flag. I forgot which one. Is this the gender fluid one? No. Why is the dog smelly? Oh, the fridge is smelly as well. Clean out the bad food. And clean this up. Also, why is the clicking sound so loud? What happened to the sounds? Shh. Questions. Sound effects. Okay, that's a bit better. Can I just make that a bit quieter? No music. Isn't that the ace one? Oh, it is the ace one. It just looks weird because it's like twice? Right? Because the ace is just black, white, purple. But it's here twice. I was like, what? I thought it was like a different flag. Happens. And yeah, we have this very small house. It's mostly there for the pets. Ooh, Jesus. When did I do this? Question. Alas. Yeah, the pets are just kind of there to keep each other company. So they have some buddies. Wait, I forgot I trained them. Damn, I was really on it. Wait, Ace has 4 colors. There's 2 purple shades now. Is there? Wait, I forgot the Ace flag. Bad ally. Ace flag. No, it's grey! I forgot the grey. It's black, grey, white, and purple. It's not the Ace flag. Can't be because there's no grey. What bloody flag is it? Is it like Ace Spectrum? No. What flag is this? Question. What the flag in the bathroom? This one. Is it like... It's not grey Ace, surely. Is it just like a fictional flag? I'm so confused. Like, can I look at it? Vive the Revolution wall flag. Okay, it doesn't tell me. Oh my god. Store items. Ugh! What happened to that? Looks grim. I don't want to learn more. I never want to learn more Sims. I've played this game like 600 years. It's fine. Okay, yeah, we are halfway through becoming an elder, by the way. So we're not that... Maybe it's not a queer flag. Yeah, maybe it's just a random flag. It could be. It just really does look like the Ace flag, but like slightly wrong. Alas. So we are actually not that far away from finishing this series, which is the qualifying factor to starting the Sims 4 Rags to Riches Challenge series that we've been planning for like a year and a half at this point. We're making progress, guys. Bathe pet. Tramp. Tramp o'clock. Oh my god, the cat's on the table. Is my guy... Oh, he's probably dying. Oh, he is low-key dying. He's like chill. Did he go to the... He did go to the spa. But he's also in his... he has a midlife crisis. Oh, that's so real. That's so real. Fictional yellow. He's kind of saying, what does he want? What is he looking for? He wants to find a door, he wants to visit a theater, and he wants to learn a charisma skill. True, no, that's kind of, that's based. I relate to that. But yeah, how has everyone been, by the way? I didn't say anything. I've had kind of a weird week, low-key. I'm someone who, if I've gone through, like, you know, the like, adrenaline crash? When you've gone through kind of like a high-stress situation, like exams or something, and while you're in it, it's like really difficult, but you're just kind of locked in. But then it ends, and your brain's still in like, oh my god mode, and you kind of have a hard time switching over to like the transition to, oh, it's like non-stressful anymore. Like, I always really struggle with this. So on Monday I was like kind of vibing, I was like streaming, doing my thing, and then Tuesday was like, oh, this is my day off. Oh, I forgot I have autosave as a mod, just in case. You never know, Sims 3 is kind of notorious for crashies. We don't want to have that happen. So on Tuesday, it was like, it was the first day I've had where I didn't need to do anything with the thesis. And on Monday, I was still like printing out the thesis, I was still doing stuff for it. But Tuesday was the first day I've had like nothing. And I was like, okay, I'm not streaming, I'm not working, I'm not doing anything with the thesis. So I felt like weird. Also, I've been sleeping really badly. Like, not bad, but like just having very weird, uncanny, too realistic dreams. Where in my dreams, I will have like thoughts, or like I will experience scenarios that's kind of like they could happen in real life, and it's just like really bizarre. Like, I had a whole dream. I told Toby about this, and I was like, this was maybe in the top, like, not horror story situation. Like, it wasn't like I'm being chased by a fucking serial killer or something, which is horrifying in its own way. But, you know when you have a dream, and it's just like, what even is reality anymore, you know? I had a dream in which I was in a, like, not Airbnb, like a hostel, youth hostel. I think I told you about this, I forgot if I did. But yeah, I was like in a youth hostel, and in my dream, like, I spent a whole week in this youth hostel. I had like, there was like skiing or some shit. And I was just kind of like having some vibes, and I was just having this entire holiday. And then in my dream, I realized that I hadn't actually experienced this, but instead I had a delusionary episode, like a delusion. And in my dream, me realizing the fact that I had, in the dream, not in real life, experienced this delusion, like the fucking surroundings that I was in were like melting away, and it revealed that I was actually like in a, like, maybe mental institution, some sort of committed area. And like all of the hominess and like the snowy fields and like the wooden furniture suddenly became like white and like metal furniture, and it was like really freaky. And then I woke up and I was like, what the fuck is even happening? What monkey? Yeah, and I was like, what? Like, there's nothing worse than me dreaming. Like, I have dreams frequently where in my dream I will have like a thought, or I will, like, it feels like I'm conscious in it in a weird way, and then I wake up and I'm like, what the fuck? Did I just dip into a parallel universe? Who knows? It was awful. I want to talk to the cat. Okay. I want to throw a gift-giving party. We have, like, no money, bitch. He's mad because he's disgusted. Smelly pet. Okay, wake the fuck up. Your pet's fucking dirty. Or he wants to go to the winter festival. I had to gas, man. To bathe the bloody pet because he's stinky. Wake up, bro. Yeah, so that was kind of freaky, and I've been having kind of like that, not exactly as bad all the time, but kind of those weird uncanny valley dreams recently, and it's just really, it's just not great. No, but yeah, anyway, and that Tuesday I was kind of like, what do I do now? So I sorted, okay, this is evil. I've had kind of like a unfortunate incidents week. Like, normally I'm not that accident prone or anything, but like sometimes it just be hitting, right? So I'm like, you know what, I feel kind of weirdly buzzy, like I'm kind of like full of energy, but there's not really that much to do. So I will just sort my laundry, like just like dried, completely done laundry. I just haven't put it away. And so I was like, you know what, I'll just do this whole thing, and I went through it. And while I was doing like the finishing touches of my thesis, I normally do my own laundry. I do all of the whole process. I actually don't hate it that much. It's kind of calming. But my grandmother, who lives pretty close to me, offered to do some laundry for me to help me out while I was doing my thesis. I was like, okay, big mistake. Not like necessarily because of this, but it was just an unfortunate series of events. Because I was sorting through all my laundry, and I'm like holding the Benson Duck Tubbo merch, the long sleeve shirt, and I'm like, something looks really wrong with it, and I like hold it up like fully because it was like kind of half folded already by my grandma like dropping it off. So I hold it up, and half of the entire print had melted off. Like if anyone doesn't know what it looks like, it's a blue shirt. It has like, with this rubber type material, it has like a little square illustration of like a little duck in water. And that white outline now, dispatch, yeah, it had melted off and was almost completely gone. And I was like really fucking upset about it. So yay, I did like interrogation. Allegedly, my grandma did everything like as you normally would. Like she didn't wash it too hot or something. It might have just been bad luck that like the 50th wash of this is like when it snapped and like got loose on one bit and then like completely fucking destroyed itself. Unclear. I'm in the process of trying to get a replacement one. The only issue is I want it to be the same size, obviously, and normally I go through Vinted, obviously, because it's Espez when it comes to secondhand things. Okay, at least you got its money worth, People Shrug. Kind of, yeah. I mean, I think I did get it when the Technoblade charity stream happened. I'm pretty sure. No, actually, no, I think I did before. Unsure. No, I think I did. Yeah, because I got the t-shirt and I got the jean jacket during the original drop, and I think I did get that long sleeve shirt during the charity stream. So whatever that was, might have been 3 years ago, unclear. But yeah, I was very upset because one of the things is like, I really like merchandise, and that one has such good fabric, and yeah, so me and my grandma sat and we like did as much because it didn't completely peel off, it just like peeled off in parts, and the rest was like kind of shreddy, weird looking. So like, okay, let's try and remove as much as possible. Mop that up. Have you washed the dog? Okay, the what dog is washed. Ideal. Stop. Don't nap in the thing. Don't nap in the thing. Don't nap in the snow. Yeah, so obviously I'm very sad about it. I'm gonna like wash it again just to try and remove the print because it wasn't fixable, wasn't salvageable. But I want to keep the shirt, right? I want to keep like just the plain blue shirt because it's a really high quality, thick. Bloody hell. Oh my god, why is his legs gone? Oh, it just looked like that because it was standing on. Oh, it is. No, they are broken. Hello? Must have been like. Yeah, if you zoom out too far, I think I have the graphic setting a bit fucked up. I was like, why are your ankles gone, bro? Apparently. Let me see if I can like slightly size that up quality-wise. Yeah, okay, the problem is I can't really do... Oh, why is sim detail on low? Okay, wait, I'm gonna try and restart the game really quickly just to have higher graphic settings. So I'm like, why do I have it on low? Normally I don't have it that low. Maybe it was for performance reasons, but I don't think it would. I just kind of like reset all my settings. It was also really small. Anyway, I'm trying to get rid of like the glue or like whatever kind of weird residue in the areas where the print had peeled off. I'm gonna quit the game real quick and restart it and see if the higher graphic settings have applied. There we go. The ace flag open. And yeah, I'm looking into replacing it. But due to maybe or maybe not it being a bit vulnerable after like a few years of washing, I will like hand wash the replacement whenever I do get it. I will only hand wash that and not wash it in the machine at all, just because I really liked the design. And I was like, ugh. And yeah, obviously my grandma was like, yeah, you know, I like if you do get it again, I will like compensate, which is nice. But I was also like, I would insist on it because like, bro, even then, like if it's me, if I'm fucking it up, I know exactly 100% every step that happened, and I like have that insight. But if it's like someone else doing it, I don't know that, and I'm like, bruh. And then like she didn't even leave me a note or tell me about it, but just like put it with all the other items. So while just doing my regular laundry, I just stumble upon like my completely ruined shirt. And if it was like, I don't know, XYZ shirt, like from whatever, I'm like, ugh, but this one has like sentimental value, you know? And I'm like, no. But yeah, I looked into it, and there are quite a few people who are selling it, thankfully, but not that many in my size. So I've contacted like 2 people, asked if they would ship to me, because they're in America, to have the exact one with the exact size. But if that's not possible, I'm gonna get either a size bigger or a size smaller, because I've seen those on Vinted, which is more accessible. I've only seen like other people sell it on Depop, and I'm not a great, I don't have a lot of experience with buying stuff off of Depop in terms of like, I've never done it before. So, and it's a bit more, I don't know, Vinted is a bit more streamlined, eBay is a bit more streamlined. So I'll see if I can either get like a exact replacement or something close. I'd probably size up rather than size down though, just for the comfort level. Anyway, that was kind of a bummer to find. Otherwise, I did some chores, I did some stuff, but I just felt like a bit like, you know, I'm kind of feeling a bit strange in the post. These are submission thing. And the thing is, I'm going to be like a bit on hot coals, because apparently it can take up to 6 weeks for me to find out my grade. I'm not seeing anything on purpose. No, I'm just restarting the game, because I wanted the graphic setting to be higher and see if that fixes the texture issues with the outfits. But it's just being slow to boost the boot up. We're not seeing anything on purpose, yeah. It's slow to boot up the game again. It just didn't want to show the launcher for like 2 seconds. Happens. Happens. Yeah, we're starting to back up. Boop. Well, hopefully. I have no idea, it might be too high quality either at this point. Or just to have a little test if it works. Kind of a weird day anyway is what I'm on about. Because it was just the first day in literally like 6 months plus where I didn't have like the thesis as a part, and I was just at home. So all I did was go grocery shopping and do some laundry. And obviously Wednesday and Thursday I have my work days. And guys, you know how like, I think I talked about this on Monday, you know how I got like rebuked at work for too much paperwork piling up? It was like a whole thing and blah 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 blah. So I come in on Wednesday, right, from my job, and I find an email from my colleague who was like the whole thing of like, oh, she's going on holiday, so I'm supposed to like do my job and her job as well. And she writes me an email and it's like, oh, by the way, I've basically done all my like pile up or anything, so you probably won't have to do that much while I'm on holiday. I'm like, okay, great. And then, I am not joking, literally after 5 hours on Wednesday, I was completely done with all that pile up. So this whole drama was about it being so much like that had accumulated because I hadn't been at work too much. Okay, the socks are there. And we don't have the socks disappearing around the ankles. So I was like, that's just regular Sim socks. Why the fuck are they disappearing? Okay, we're back. I woke up this morning, looked out the window, and gasped as Winter Wonderland was out there, but no, it's mostly well. It's apparently going to snow again tomorrow. Slay! That's epic. He wants to build an igloo. Okay, I guess you can finish the one that's started already. Resume building. Hopefully. Can you mop up this puddle? It's just such an annoying puddle. Please. So, this whole shebang was like such a big drama, and then literally it took me not even 3 entire work days to catch up the entire workload. And not even just catch up the entire workload, but also do my entire workload for this week too. So I'm like, bitch, what was the point? But anyway, corporate drama be like. So yeah, the last 3 hours of that workday, I was like, okay, I'm literally just sitting around. And then I was like, oh, okay, great. Go back to work on Thursday. And unironically, it took me 45 minutes to do the entire workload again, everything that was like potentially available. And then I was like, okay, great, I gotta sit around for 7 hours and do nothing. But the problem is, I wouldn't even mind, like, I don't know about you, but I don't even mind sitting around at work as well. Like, I could be on my phone, I could be like, I don't know, reading, or like, I don't know. But it's if someone else is in the same office room as me, because then I'm like, I have to look like I'm productive despite the fact that there's nothing to do. So that's like the worst thing, because I don't get my work hours are not dictated by how much work I have to do. They're dictated by I have to be there 8 hours no matter what. So it's arbitrary, not bound to my actual workload. Meaning on days where I do everything already on day 1 on the Wednesday, I just sit around on the Thursday, kind of just feel awkward the whole day. But anyway, and also at least it was just my colleague who leaves early, but this time she didn't leave as early, so rip also. But alas, she did leave at like 1:30 p.m. So I decided, you know what, I haven't done it in a long time, and I'm just feeling it, because I was like, you know what, I want to do some good brain things, because, I don't know, just kind of feel a bit weird, ATM. So I decided to dive back into the world of Archive of Our Own. Shout out. Some of the best, and then I was just like innocently reading, and then I found an absolute fucking brain chemistry altering piece of literature, as you do on a random Wednesday or a random Thursday actually afternoon. And I snarfed down the entire bad boy in a day, even though it was almost 100,000 words. Oh my god, I got invited to a party. Okay, let's go. I love how I just never get dressed in this game. My ass is just always in... Oh, that's kind of a cute... Wait, did I just put something in the oven? Unsure. Who knows? Link. Wait, let me see. Do I actually have it? The title is... I will just give the title. I'm too lazy. The title... This is a crazy plot. Like, you don't even need to be in the fandom for it. Like, I swear, it's a fucking insane premise. Maybe you might be missing context, but still. Oh, I forgot I need to go over to their house, because it's a Sims 3. It was, in parentheses. The first part is in parentheses. When you're gonna realize this is in parentheses, and then it's it was just that the time was wrong. It's a time travel fanfiction. And it was so fucking crazy, okay? The concept is, right? I have no idea. Has there ever been a movie with this concept? Who knows? Or another story, but I'm like, it was fucking insane. Why am I raking? Where's the party at, bro? Why am I just in the yard? Is that you? Why are you just in the... Okay, I'm just gonna join you making a snowman, I guess. Despite the fact that, like, no one's at this fucking party and we're in a snowstorm. Brother, am I not freezing to death? I guess not. A fire! Oh, yeah. I was like, did he just... A fire started at home. Yeah, I was like, I didn't remember if he had actually... Oh. I love how I went to a party, and... Where's my house? Actually, where the fuck is my house? Oh. Kind of awkward. I was like, did he put something in the oven? But I wasn't sure if he had. Oh, whoopsie. Okay, cool. But I didn't remember if he actually had put something in the oven. And we don't have a... There's literally a fire alarm, but it's not working. Are you fucking serious? Anyway. Talking about this piece of literature. So the concept is basically... It's about different... It's about a magic house with a lot of mirrors, and if you go, what's your sign? Looks like you and I were meant to be. Not now, fire fucking Bambi McGee. What the fuck is that name? Not now, Bambi, and my house is literally burning down. I'm not flirting with you. Why am I straight in this universe? Different question. I want to interview her. Cool. Thanks for the insurance money. That does not even cover a fraction of anything. Clean that up. Okay. Anyway, the premise is there's a house with a lot of mirrors, and if you go to this house and you look at all the mirrors and then you like happen to wish for something about your life to be different, you then begin to, in your dreams, to be part of a bunch of different alternative universe versions of your life. And it's like very... It was crazy. It was actually crazy. It was really, really well written. And it's very cool because it's like when you then kind of start to realize in those dream universes that they are a dream, like that something's very like off here. It's that realization. It's like really cool. It's like not horror, but it's like kind of like... I wouldn't say psychological horror. It's kind of like Uncanny Valley vibes. Where you're like, oh, why is the person I want to see right now like just always showing up? Like, why am I never leaving my place of work? I'm just always here for some reason. And, or like, oh, this city area looks way more picturesque than it really should be in real life. Or I have like knowledge of stuff that I shouldn't know. Like, I know someone's name before I've ever met them ever. And stuff like that. Crazy story. Really well written. I snarfed that bad boy down. Good vibes. I'm actually starving. Also, I love how I just went to a party, proceeded to only build a snowman, and then had to leave because my house was on fire. Happens. Happens. Stop being annoyed by the chew toy. You have 2 dogs. Get a grip. Get a grippy. What the fuck am I making? Pumpkin pie. Why did I just get 1 slice? There was clearly an entire pie on this tray. I also don't like pumpkin pie in real life. High turbo. Reinforcement. Scold for. Jump onto things. Oh, he's eeping. Damn. Damn. But yeah, that was kind of like my work days. Me being like, why the fuck was this a whole drama thing when I literally didn't even take 3 days. I never had any, I assume I would like it. I like a lot of pumpkin things, but I don't like the preservatives that they use in canned pumpkin. And typically for pumpkin pie, you use canned pumpkin, so that's why I don't like it. I've had it once at a party, and I didn't like the pie. It was not a good vibe. Can I stop with it? Okay, I'm gonna have a shower. I'm just gonna leave, you know? I'm just gonna sleep. Why the hell is the... Where's the bird? Jar of fairy dust, how the fuck? Hello? Where's the bird gone? My thought, did the bird get eaten? Hello? Cocky Steve. Not in my inventory. Normally where the pets are when they're not. Did the cat eat the fucking bird? Unsure. Which journalism book am I meant to read? Notepad to laptop, apparently. Okay. Spend some time reading and then go sleep, people ask. Yeah, the bird's fucking gone. He was like flying around here. I don't know if that's possible for the bird to be eaten. But then again, it could happen. We do have a cat. Okay, read the book. Got well prepped for work. Hashtag slay. Let me do some saving. That was kind of the work days, just being vibes. And then today I had physical therapy, supplies. I did that and grocery shopping, which is kind of the combo. And I got a new haircut, chat. And it's a little short. My hair was quite long, which was annoying me. It was kind of falling in my face, too much in my eyes. I don't like that. But it was like nice and wavy, which I do like. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just cut my hair. And it's not like a bad haircut or anything. And maybe it'll like settle once like a day or two has passed and I've washed it at home. Happy, but I hate haircuts. Scared, yeah. Because maybe it was like, especially because I saw the haircut for the first time when I was wearing a polo shirt, like a blue polo shirt, and a vintage freaking Y2K 2000s like beige fleece shirt from my dad. Iconic. But maybe because I was looking so like preppy, I looked at myself and I thought, oh my god, why do I look like a 16-year-old British schoolboy? What happened? Like, it's a bit preppy as a haircut right now. But, you know, it might fall better once I've washed it, like, tomorrow or, like, later today. And B, hair grows. So, like, if it's a little bit shorter than maybe ideal, it'll be, like, fine in 3 weeks. So, yeah. But, however, this is not the only. These are, like, maybe slightly too short haircut. My merch being melted off. Okay. I did also hurt myself. I injured myself in a very stupid way. That being, on Thursday I decided, oh, I'm gonna wear a shirt today. Because I want to feel snazzy. And I wanted to wear a shirt and a sweater vest. You know, go for that academia look, just kind of the vibes. And I just grabbed a nice, like, long sleeve shirt out of my closet. I was like, yump, cool, put it on. And after I'd already put it on, I realized, oh, it's a little bit more wrinkly than I want for the office. If I'm, like, just running around, I don't mind that much, but, like, if I'm at the office, okay, I want to look a bit more put together. So I was like, oh, but I don't have time. Surely it'll be fine if I just really carefully steam this shirt while I'm already wearing it. You can see where this is going, chat. Don't know why I didn't think about this. Clearly I was a bit eepy still. I was wearing this, estimating, yeah, and I turned on the steamer, but instead of like having the first steam, brother, I can't, yeah, just like away and then start, I turned it on and it like immediately steamed me in the stomach, and now I have a large burn on my stomach. Yeah, it hurt a lot. And because obviously, like, if you burn yourself, like, on your fingers or something, yeah, it hurts, but your skin's kind of, like, tougher. My, like, side belly is certainly more sensitive, so if you want, like, a scale thing, it's like, imagine, I'm trying to think of, like, something that has universal scale, which really exists, but I have a measuring tape. Don't know why I'm measuring this, but, like, if you're curious. Society. It's like 3 times 3 centimeters big. That's in inches. That's an inch by an inch, if you're wondering. So yeah, it's quite a large burn randomly on my stomach. So that was fun. So yeah, I don't know. Been a bit of an incident-prone week. Keeping. Incident count for this week, like 3. Otherwise, what else has been new? Yeah, just kind of this like weird feeling of, I'm done with the thing that dominated my life for like 6 months to years, and now I'm a bit like, what? Hello? What up? And I've got some social plans for this month because I really got to top up my social meter again. I've kind of not really seen too many people since I've come back from the UK at the start of February, so yeah, really want to get back into that. But also, of course, streaming stuff, and there may or may not be some exciting stuff next week. in terms of some hashtag spawns. Get excited, chatters. I don't want to call Mina. I do want to brush the dog. Where the fuck are you? Oh, now that you're up here. Oh, some hype things. Oh, yeah. Can I care for you? Just change your name. Damn. She's sleeping right now, so we'll let her eat. What's dirty that I'm upset? Oh, this toilet is clogged, apparently. Ugh, I'm just making it worse. What the heck? Other things, I watched the new episode of Last Week Tonight. It was really good. It was about trans athletes. Very good episode. Would recommend. I liked what he had to say. But to be fair, Olive Jonathan's episodes on most issues, I'd say, are good. But always a bit more like, if it's an area that I know personally a lot of, I'm like, please do a good episode. And it was a good episode, would recommend. Then I have watched... you know when you have like that thing when your brain tricks you? Did I burn the waffles? Okay, I didn't. Yump. Why am I happy? I'm just excited. Oh, anticipation from seeing friend. Which friend, bro? Oh, the dog's hungry. Dude, eat from the bowl. Why are you literally sleeping while you're starving to death? Hello, can you squeak, please? When did we get this bar here? Who knows? Can I wash the dog? Okay, she's chewing. Slay. Let's just fill the bowl after that as well. There we go. But yeah, so false memory kind of situation. So I, for ages, thought I had already seen this, but I had in fact not. I watched the... I think I talked about this. I recently watched the recording for Dan and Phil's first tour. Amazing Tour's Not on Fire. Solid watch. And I had fucking mentally gaslit myself into thinking I had seen the documentary about that tour, when I in fact had not. I had only ever seen clips because at the time it was a YouTube premium documentary film, and I was like a child who did not have access to internet money, so I never watched it. But I had thought, because I'd seen a lot of clips. Why is there a deer in our garden? I'd seen a lot of clips. I thought, oh, I'd already seen it, but I had not seen it. So I watched it recently, and it was so good. It was a really cool documentary. But it also made me think, if anyone knows the arc, the story, the plot of their most recent tour, the one that me and Toby went to in person, it was great. At one point, they reveal a certain truth about that tour. I feel like, okay, Tublings, right, who might not know too much about Dan and Phil. I feel like there's maybe like a higher awareness now because they've been on Tommy and Jack Manifold's podcast. And Dan was just like at Tommy's tour like 2 days ago. Now I listened to like someone doing a Twitter space of this event, and I don't even know what happened, man. That was crazy. Truly, honestly, the respect. Why the fuck are they beefing in the garden? The respect of if I was turning 21 years old, and my prerogative is I'm gonna do a comedy show where I have a hot older man flirt with me for 25 minutes straight. Honestly, slay. Respect. I get it. Respectable. But anyway, I expect people to have a little bit of awareness potentially, but I expect them all. Anyway, at that most recent tour, they have like a whole thing where they talk about like conspiracy theories and like prove or disprove them. And one of them is about that original tour. So seeing the footage at the time about this, was very funny because I was like, oh, I'd seen this out of context, but I'm like, now I know. But at the same time, in that very tour documentary, there is a moment that made me think, what? Where Phil Lester is just straight up filming the view out of their apartment window. I'm like, bitch, what are you doing? Like, be so serious, and you were wondering why people knew the view out of your window when you were the one filming out of your own fucking window and not censoring it. I was just like, are you so serious? Lightheartedly, I think it's funny. But, just imagine just filming in your living room and just having the window open, not censoring the view out of your own window. And then I'm wondering, oh yeah, people, like, knew this. They knew what was happening. I'm like, bitch, because you fucking didn't hide it. Put in, like, your YouTube premium documentary film. So that was very funny to me. Amusing things. And yeah, because I had also guessed at myself that I'd seen this documentary before. I was like, damn. That's where that knowledge comes from, I guess. It was really good. I gave it an 8 on 10. Very enjoyable time. I also watched a little short movie called, I think One Next Step or One More Step or something, which was also cute, about going to space. 8 on 10 for that as well. I'm sick. Not in a good way. Can I play with... Can I do some tug-of-war with the dog? Can I talk to you? Let's do some... You have a... Eat a treat. Aww. Play with a dog. Praise for being playful. There we go. When do we have to go to work? Oh, in a day. It's weekend. The whole time I was like, oh, we're struggling to get this book read before work, but we have, like, weekend time. Check slide. There we go. Man, that was a funny incident. Let me pass some on my... The sale just started. I don't care. Oh my god, I keep forgetting there's 2 more bowls. Damn, they keep just being silly. Just get some mail. Yeah, just sleep in the igloo. Hashtag slay. There we go. That's kinda been my week. A little bit like, strange times. And then vibing, I guess. So yeah, reading wise, I've just read some fanfics, I guess. I've not really made that much progress. I'm kind of getting into The Long Way to a Small Angry Planet. I'm 100 or something pages in, and I do like the characters, even though there's kind of a lot of them, which feels a bit overwhelming at this point, because there's a whole crew of a spaceship. Alouette bird, okay, yeah, we can yap while I'm standing in my bathroom looking at the toilet. I think she's the one who, like, maybe we had, like, oh, she's our bestie, okay, makes sense. Oh, she's our old friend. Oh my god, why is she evil and hydrophobic? I also definitely thought that said homophobic at first, and I was like, damn, I have bad taste in friends, huh? Being non-destructive. Excellent. There we go. But yeah, also on content, we're doing a lot of content. We've got 3 days this week, and then we may or may not do a stream on Monday and on Tuesday. Mayhaps. Mayhaps that might be happening, chat. Stop beefing. Are you beefing? Unsure. Maybe they're just playing. Oh, they're playing. Okay. Can you stop yapping? She really was like, no, you don't. You're not allowed to go to the toilet. You need to talk to me on the phone right now. Visit the theater. Alright, where's the theater? Theater, where are you? There you are. And I tour the theater. It's a nice Sunday. Oh, I forgot I've written books. goodness. I just tore the theater. Are you happy now, bitch? Okay, you are happy. Slay! Look through some artistic expression. Why do I want to be— oh my god, why am I flirting with a random old man? Benjamin. There's so much in common, I have to get to know you better. Benjamin! Stop. I'm not looking for a sugar daddy. Oh my god, for being an attractive sim. Stop! Why am I just thirsting after everyone? Jesus Christ. This is not a vibe for you. Why is he shocked? Because he just saw an interesting exhibition. How have you been, chatters? What's been going on with you? Let me know. Anything crazy, anything fun, anything silly. Go home, please. Bank. Stop wanting to befriend strange old men. Not your life. I'm just gonna have an autumn salad, but it being clearly winter. Well, apparently it's spring. Also, why is the temperature in Fahrenheit? When did that happen? I don't know what 32 Fahrenheit is. I think that's 0, but... hello? Setting. Is that in gameplay setting? Surely not. Suppress opportunities, that's fucking funny. I know what they mean, but it's like, do you want your sim to be discriminated against? Celsius, please. And was I right? Yeah, 32 is 0. I don't fucking know any other temperatures really well in Fahrenheit. You stop yapping. I don't want to accept you barking that much. So why are you pissing on the floor? Stop. Stop barking. What the fuck is that? Freezer bunny gnome, okay. Go bed, bro. Sleeping. Cat's on the bed. Still having a midlife crisis. Not really feeling fulfilled in life. Oh, the cat's sleeping, that's cute. But yeah, I do think the cat ate the bird. It's gone. Maybe we should not have a bird while we also have a cat. Just thoughts. Love, by the way, that Nala, like real life Nala actually, also loves sleeping on the sofa as opposed to her dog bed. Rip bird, sorry cocky Steve, you got too cocky and got eaten by a cat. Probably. Maybe he just ran off, okay? Maybe he just decided to find himself, okay? He was like, you know what? Fuck this indoor pet life. I'm just gonna escape. Could be. You never know. We have a mirror in the house. I can learn the charisma skill, apparently. Practice my speech. Wake the fuck up. Have some pancakes. You have to give it the flea bath again, Jesus. Oh, everyone has fleas, goddammit. Need to get the charisma skill up though. Yep, they've got fleas, goddammit. Okay, I've gotten the skill down. Gotta bathe you. Couple will come in an hour. Great! Flea bath. Sorry. Oh, it's Trump's birthday. Well, sorry. Pebble still has flea. Yeah. I deflea him. Okay, I've defleed him. Sorry, I just don't want the other ones to be reinfected. Mild cheating moment. You want to sniff? Never be confused by copy and pasting again. This latest book really hit the spot for all involved. Your boss is quite happy with you today. Performance. Play. I will work hard today. Work harder, hardly working. Why do I want to have a quick drink? Stop. Don't get drunk at your job. That is not a good idea. I know you're having a midlife crisis, but girl, get a grip. Oh, I'm stressed. I'm sorry. Take it easy. I'll refill the dog bowl when I'm back. And talk to the cat. Also mop up the bloody puddle. Puddle time! How are we looking? Oh, I feel dirty. Grimy day at work. Okay, the cat's busy. Talk to Alouette. Buy a washing machine. No. One of the things I like about the Sims 3 that in general, I think it's generally a Sims thing that if you don't own like a washing machine or anything related to the laundry stuff, you don't have laundry in your game. And I can't be asked, okay? Mostly because the Sims are really bad at putting their dirty clothes into hampers, so they will just leave it everywhere and it's fucking annoying. Oh, I've accidentally had a cold shower, that's rough. Okay, I'm having a yap with my bestie, and then I'm gonna try and get my charisma skill back up. For a bit, until I'm too sleepy and need to go to bed. Oh, and the game crashed. Classic Sims. Let's see. Depending on how much we have lost. Oopsie happens. This is why I try to save. Frequently. Have a look how much we lost. If it's like a lot, I will just switch to Stardew. But if it's only a little bit, we'll continue a bit more Sims. Oh, I need like a few minutes. That's not too bad. Oh my god, I can't believe there's a Kraken in the background. Urban Kraken activated. It's kind of been the vibes. Anything else? Oh yeah, I'm working on my sweater vest. I've done one half already and I'm getting close to having the other half done. So after that I will just need to do assembly and like the ribbing details and then it'll be done. Kind of exciting. Got a new book for my to-do lists because I'm on the final like 3 pages of my current one. And it looks really nice. It's a petrol eel type color. Very nice. It's spiral bound. Plastic slate. And it'll last me for I think another full year. That's nice. Anything else? Nothing really. I think I've kind of covered the bases. So, some amount of oh, it's here. Okay, until I'm. Oh, after I was just talking about the old man that I was randomly attracted to. Happens. Oh, have I taken care of the fleas? Okay, they don't have fleas this time. Slay. Have some food. I'm gonna just have another one to use. Pop up the puddle. Too many puddles in this house. Yeah, because Tramp loves pissing indoors. Scold for being a piggy. Parentheses P. Up. Tramp, can you not piss in the house, please? Clean that and no, don't clean that up. Continue cooking, please. Always Tramp, I think. None of the other pets piss indoors. Cat has a toilet, so. Can I brush you, please? Talk to you. Rubber belly. Spend some time with dogs. Hello, hello, how are you? Been a while. I do the dishes for you. And let me check that I didn't accidentally just put the dish like somewhere indoors in this. I happen at sometimes happens. It's winter time. Good to have you back. We are playing some Sims 3 right now, where we almost burnt down a house. My sim keeps finding random old men attractive, and we're trying to get our dog to not piss indoors. Basically. And also, our cat may have eaten our bird. Well, it is The Sims. True that. Sleep. Can you not access this? So this is why you always sleep on the Sim. Maybe. Who knows? Excited because I anticipate seeing a friend. Also, I have a midlife crisis in the game. It's kind of funny. Most unrealistic thing here is you're making your bed before you sleep. Kinda yeah, because I make my bed after I wake up. Like, not super, like, fucking hotel level precise, but I always do it. It's kind of like my morning routine. Unless I'm in a crazy hurry and I just don't have time, but if I have time, I will do it. No, it just makes it look, like, nice and a little less busy on the eyes. Save real quick. Got a candle burning right now. I got it as a gift from a friend. It's peach iced tea scented. I was about to say flavored. I was catch myself wanting to say that a candle has a certain taste when I just mean a scent. I wonder if there will be a Skyrim Sims game, how that even work, maybe Caveman Sims. I mean, they did medieval Sims, so anything can happen. And I did do that island story one, which I feel like is kind of close to Caveman Sims in some ways. I do want to play those, like the Sims Stories games. I have them, so we'll see. At this point, what don't I have? Pimp Your Cave, so true. At this point, what kind of... Aww, cute, look at the dogs. Aww, I don't want to take a screenshot of that. That's cute. Didn't catch it when Trump was still fully asleep, but still. Kind of like looking at me now. Oh, that's cute though, that they were chilling around me. Turbo's just kind of doing his own thing. He just sleeps downstairs. But the dogs are kind of chilling. They're vibing. Oh, wasn't it Trump's birthday like really soon? Oh, he's gonna age up in a day to an elder dog. And Nala is already an elder. No, I forgot that. No. Oh, I forgot that she's almost gonna die. Oh. Oh, and Turbo is gonna age up into an elder as well. It's just through the control. On the console, you could control your sim with a controller and third person. That's crazy. Is this not... Is this one not done? This looks like it's completely scratched off. Can't tell. Pet stuff. Right, let me see. Yeah. I feel like we might need to replace that soon. He's not using it. Can you stop using this? I feel like cat posts last for quite a while, IRL. They do, but the Sims they somehow... It's like sinks breaking. Replace. There we go. Have a new one. It's like how many times in your life has a sink or a toilet like get burst into water spurts? I feel like maybe like once in your life, but for the Sims it's like, oh, every fucking 3 days some appliance in your house breaks. And in a very dramatic way as well. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the bird tree house here and put the dog bed here. And it's like Link using a plunger and it has a durability bar, yeah. What's your plunger dead? Rip Bozo, I guess. Take that. Oh, it's stopping the snow from being here. Spring has sprung. But chat, yeah, you're not ready for the content next week. Also, cool content this weekend, don't get me wrong. We've got the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog tomorrow. If you are excited for that one, that was a sub goal from last subathon. Get ready! I call anyone born in May Mayflowers, that's cute. And then that's at 4 PM BST tomorrow, because we'll see if we can get the whole game done. And then on Sunday we're doing Turmoil, Deep Underground, and then some hardcore Minecraft. At 5 PM BST. And next week, we've got some epic things. We've got some spawns. One of which I added kind of spontaneously because I was like, maybe I should do this sometime soon. But and by spawns I mean games I got given for free. I do not get any other compensation for them. I just get the game for free, which is pretty hype. So we're gonna do 2 of those I think next week. Maybe Twinkle SMP. I did talk to Bance and Toby. That time, it's maybe. By the way, you respawn in a bed in Minecraft so it's possible. My Steve is in Inception. Slay. Oh, I forgot I'm at work. I'm embarrassed from work. Oh. Sorry. Happens. I've earned a bunch of money from work though. Yeah, so anyway, maybe Twinkle SMP next week. If they have time. Then there is Mystery Stream that will not be revealed until it happens. And then I also do want to do potentially just kind of like some of our ongoing series as well. But yeah, lots of new stuff happening next week, so lock in. Very exciting. I got a bit too saucy. Oh, so pushy. I don't know why I said saucy. Apparently I got slapped at work. Cute Sid. Hey there, Goat. How are you? But yeah, if you were waiting for us to do the post-subathon, post-thesis new games, there will be multiple new games started. The game Peppered is fully under. I did see that, but it might not be too like and let you know. I did like the demo of it. I did see the. I got an email about it. It's on the wish list. #Slayer. I do want to play the full game. I thought it was very funny. And a good platformer. Yeah, I got slapped in front of the entire office because I was rude to a source. Do I even have a guitar? Why do I want to play the guitar? I don't even own a guitar. What do you want? But yeah, multiple new games happening next week. Get excited. Now busy playing a new game tomorrow as well. We'll see. If we could get the whole game done in one stream, I will do it. Because if I remember correctly, it should be like 2.5 hours. Is it right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Let me check my list. Yeah. Allegedly 2.5 hours, which should be doable in one stream. We'll see. We'll see if we can get it done in one stream. That'd be good. And next week we might be doing some more elaborate things. Get excited. I will merely tease but not spoil. Yeah, let's do some more charisma growth. There are so many points. Do we want watering hole regular, portal immunity, hustler, fast metabolism, frequent festival, professional slacker, eye candy, Competitive Eater, Discount Diner, Danger Taste, Office Hero. Yes, Office Hero. I want a farming horror game where the entity just wants your crops to feed its family. That'd be cool. There've been some like quote-unquote cozy horror games recently that I like farming ones that I've seen around. That might be in your interest. Wait, which was the one that I was thinking of? I do want to play the demo for this as well. Horror's Glade is the one I was thinking of. I don't know if that one's super into farming, but that one's like a cozy horror type. And there was another one, but that's already out. And I remember looked kind of cool. Unsure. No, my dog has died. What the fuck? No. I was tapped out. I didn't notice. Oh my god. I'm sorry, chat. No. Why is her on? No. Ugh. Oh. Somewhat missed. What the fuck, Sims 3? Best dog. There we go. This is why you need to learn to pause your game. Didn't even see the Grim Reaper. I was trying to find out the fucking horror game. You have to cry out. Yeah, this is the other dogs are like random adopted ones from the shelter, but Nala is like the one dog that was based on my real life family dog. Don't worry, all dogs go to Dogville where they live in dog society, which is better than human society. So true. Ooh, this. Furnace is. Furnace. This oven is bad. Ah, yes, my furnace. These guys are gonna age up, I think today, both into elders. So like you tomorrow and you today. They're also kind of getting close. Now I'm halfway through to being an elder. Point and click games need a real surge and perhaps a creative liberty. I love a point and click game. Oh, I'm sad. And mourn. Yeah. Do some mourning. No! This is sad. This is why you shouldn't make your real pets in The Sims. I'm gonna spend some time with all the pets. Oh, that was so sad. If they don't cry about the dog, they cry about the overcooked grilled cheese. That's true. That is so true. Pet. Oh, we just became besties with. Oh. Have a treat. They're all sad. I'm so sorry. They. Affection. Can I give you a treat as well? Treat. No! Oh, I was about to say. I swear to God, if the other dog also dies, I forgot it's his birthday. Tramp, my boy. Is he gonna be all grey? Oh, he's gonna be all grey around the muzzle. Oh. Ew, what the fuck is that? Clean that up, Jesus. Gross. The heck? Brush him. Push, push, push. So many Nintendo's when you back in the cartridge. Oh god, don't remind me. Go to send gifts to friends online. Put these guys outside because I had a gaff. Sorry. Do some brushies. Are we EP? Yeah, okay, we need to eat and we need to sleep. Stew surprise. Oh, that sounds strange. Do I want Stew's surprise? Maybe. I almost bought Nintendo's at a Comic-Con? Oh my god, why not? Was it really expensive? I still have Nintendo's. I have, not my original copy, but I have like a different one. I think I got the Dalmatian one. Because originally, Nintendo's was one of the first games I did have for the DS when I was a child. And I had the golden, like not the golden retriever one, but the Labrador one. And this is such a like formative memory in my mind. That I got that game, and I, for the life of me, for the first dog, it forces you to give the dog a name, and like by calling it, right? You have to call the dog. And for some reason, I could never have keep my voice sounding the exact same when I was a child, so I could just never progress past that section. So my one of my kindergarten friends at the time, I don't know why I said at the time. One of my friends who I met in kindergarten, but we weren't in kindergarten anymore, we were like in 2nd grade. She actually is the one who got my dog in the game to accept its name. Because it wouldn't do it whenever I said the name. So literally the very first dog I ever had in Nintendo's, I could never voice call to come to me. I had to like do the tappy thing because it was like programmed in with the voice of my friend and not my own. Oh my god, that is evil. Can you eat this, please? I know it looks gross, but that's on you. Be best friends, okay. Then sleep. So, I don't know why, but like for any subsequent dog I got in the game, I was able to give the dog a name by calling it, and it was no problem. But that first dog, it just really didn't want to take the name. It was very strange. I lost that copy of Nintendo's on a holiday, and they sent it to me via mail when they found it in the room, which is very cool. Ah yes, the kid order something unreasonably simply blocks the game, and the game is so fun. That was me in Skyrim Helgen. When I spent 90% of the game as a kid, I was trying to pick up a fixed torch to a wall. That's so fucking real. There were so many games where this happened. Like I talked about it, I played on the channel the Toy Story 3 video game, the PC one, and we played through the whole game, which I was never able to do as a child because I got literally soft locked on like level 3. And I was never able to progress past that level. And even as an adult, it was an unreasonably difficult game. That was just so real. Love day. It looks like Trump has taken a liking to Yelly. He has chosen him as his BFF. Aww. That's so cute. They've been besties. Aww. No, but that is real. That is real. So many games where you're a kid and you're just like, what the fuck is even going on? Society. Wash all dishes on the lot. The bootleg DS games do sometimes have stories you want to progress, but progression is just not told. No, that's real. That's real. I swear, I feel like everyone has a, like at some point gets introduced to the concept of like, big collection cartridges. I remember as one of my best friends when I was a child, her older brother gave her like this DS cartridge which had like 100 games on it, and I was very jealous of this. You listen but don't register as a kid sometimes. Yeah, I was jealous. And this is a fun fact. As a kid, I could not sleep in the dark. I needed light on, and my friend was the exact opposite. She would wake up immediately if there was a sliver of light. So yeah, we were not a great sleepover combination. Which is why we, I think, only ever did like one non-birthday sleepover at her house. Because I could not sleep for ages because it was just too dark for me. But I couldn't have any light on because that would wake her up immediately. And by immediately, I mean, I at one point was like, I'm thirsty, so I'm gonna open the door and just the sliver of the door opening to a lit hallway was enough to wake her up. It was crazy. Anyway, obviously that was kind of a rough situation. Because 100 games I was recently of Mario's and Rob's of different games back then. That was a gold main. Like, her brother actually got like all the fucking good games, like Mario Party, Mario Kart, fucking Mario 64, DS, like a billion games, Cooking Mama. Like, it was actually like the good shit. And yeah, so I was at the sleepover. I could not sleep for the life of me because I can't sleep in the dark. I couldn't sleep in the dark. So I then, did you not share your N64? I didn't own an N64. I'm not that old. I had a DS, but when I was a bit older. Not as a young child. I think I had my own DS at the time, but I didn't bring it to the sleepover. So I was at the sleepover, I couldn't sleep, and I was like, okay, I need to pass the time somehow, because I've lied around like for 2 hours straight and I can't fall asleep. So I grabbed my friend's DS with that 100 game cartridge or something like it, and I just played games until like 4 AM, and then I finally was able to fall asleep. And a DS XL, I was good in road trips. This was like old, this memory. This was like original DS. Like, we're talking about something that happened in like 2007 or something. The XL DS I don't think existed yet. When did that come out? Did the original DS even have an XL one? Because I know the 3DS has one. I have spaghetti and cheesy garlic bread. Iconic! I know, we did not have a home console. Because my parents, like, I'm an only child, right? And my parents are not really video game people. Have you played Pop Tropica? No, I have not. Tasty. So we played PC games in my household. We did not own a home console. We did have a DS. Well, I had a DS. And the first home console we ever got was the Wii in 2012. Because we were late to the fucking party. No, it's a Millennial Zuma game that died in 2000 like Club Penguin. I've heard of it, but I've never played it. Can I just piss? I don't want to go to the Spring Festival. I'm still mourning my dog's death. Pop Tropica's so good. I played Panfu, which I have no idea what it's called in English, but it was like a panda one. That was an online game. With iconic music, by the way. Actually slayed as hell. But I never played Club Penguin or any other like online social kids game. Just the one about the pandas. I'm gonna discuss news. I'm gonna practice writing. Arrive back from laundry dishes and clean my room a bit. Haps W. I don't know if you were there, but unfortunately, Nala has passed away. Club Penguin had spin-offs on the DS. Lol. Fair enough. I do know that it exists, I just never owned it as a child. I had the panda one, and that was like my holy grail. Treat. Yeah, so one of our dogs has passed. Everyone's still really sad. All morning. Do you mean the game? Yeah, in the game, not in real life. Jesus Christ. Brush the dog. Clean that up. Simfest is starting. I don't care. My heart dropped. Yeah, sorry. Not in real life. I wouldn't have said that casually. Don't worry. Have you watched Adventure Time as a kid? I have! I actually watched the entirety of Adventure Time. It's a good show. I like the lore of it. The only thing I've not watched is like I think 1 or 2 of the spin-off ones. I haven't gotten around to it yet. I'm so instantly upset. I'm so sorry! I do mean in game! My real life family dog is completely fine. But we are very much mourning Fiona and Cake. I have not watched Fiona and Cake. Except the special episode, obviously, in Adventure Time that spawned the spin-off, but I've not seen that one. I've not seen that one, and I don't think, what's the one, Desert Stories? Something. Not like the one after Islands. Islands. I've not seen that one. I've seen Islands, but I've not seen that one. Distant Lands? Distant Lands, yeah. Distant Lands is the one I've not seen, and Fiona and Cake. Those two I've not. They made an entire series of Fiona and Cake. Yeah, I've not seen that. Those two I've not seen. Can I have a bath? I'm gonna take a bubble bath. Take care of the cat. Give some treats. Do you guys see that Adventure Time is now in Fortnite? I saw that. That's crazy. What isn't? That's true. I just saw like recently Sabrina Carpenter is in it. Adventure Time is, and apparently the models are cute, so GG. Having a nice little chill bath. Try and not go insane. Master Chief and Doom guy. Are they not, or are they? Wait, our cat's gonna age up. Why are you going in the rain? Turbo. Taps. Have a little bit of fun, a little bit of affection with the cat. Nauseous. Oh, you've eaten too fast. Oh, you're aging up. I've always disliked Fortnite. I didn't hate playing it personally. I just like really struggle to continuously play games that are like very dependent on other people. I was thinking about this chat like recently. I wanna go into my social arc again, because I've kind of. Okay, let's actually have a shower because I'm soaked to death. Because obviously during my thesis I was very much like locked in. I didn't really see too many people outside of my colleagues and my family. But I want to go and do more stuff. I saw Save the World when it came out and thought, alright, then a certain game would release, and I was like, then people play and became toxic. I feel like, when has Fortnite not been toxic? Or generally like multiplayer FPS games or shooting games. Like shooting games can be kind of fun, but they're really dependent on who you're playing with. And I've never really had the friend group to really have like more than one or two people who are maybe also into it. So yeah, but that was kind of like, that's connected to this. Because I have like a lot of hobbies where it's like a solo hobby. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, you have some hobbies where it's like, oh, it's a group hobby or like a social hobby. Then you have hobbies that can be like both. You can do it by yourself or you could do it with other people. And then you have ones that are solo. Like for me, doing art, like drawing or painting, that's a solo thing. Doing like crochet, that's a solo hobby. That kind of stuff. But then I have some that are like this hybrid, like video games or like watching a TV show or movie or something. I've realized I really want more in that, like that kind of engagement. As a kid I played on a Halo Reach Survival over simply for taking advantage of my lack of a brain. Where it's the kind of, that kind of like companionship thing that I'm like, I want to do more reachy outy stuff because I don't actually have that many opportunities to do those things in a social setting. So, wish me luck, chat, for my friendship quests. Because like, right, when it comes to like kind of casual friends of mine, my favorite video game is Cat in the Hat for the PS2 based on the movie, based on the book. That's funny. Oh, Turbo vomited somewhere. Where the fuck did you vomit? Oh, outside. Thank you. That was very generous of you. Play that one. Slay. Because like, if it's a casual friend, I kind of feel like as long as we have like some parts in common, obviously like the reasons we are friends in the first place, I don't really need to have that much in common. You know what I mean? Like if you're vibing, if you're getting along with someone, you don't need to have like the same hobbies or the same habits or anything like that, really. But if it's like your best friend or like your partner or someone like really close to you, then I kind of feel like you do need more like overlap. You guys know what I'm on about? Do you feel that? Like not necessarily like just in interest, but like in the things you like to physically do. And I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to do more outreachy stuff. See, we can't get some lepic times in. Main part overlap for Yellow's friends, gay / straight. No, that's kind of real. I don't really have a lot of straight friends. Sorry, straight people. But yeah, I mean, I feel like games need to stop pandering to graphics. I just want to play stupid games that look animated. No, I mean, I kind of get you there. I'm not someone who like chases realistic graphics in games, and I like a cute, stylized little game. You know, I agree with that. Doesn't need to. Anyone here straight? Any straight yellow viewers? I mean, you can be like, okay, I should quantify anyone not part of the LGBT community in some way. Because surely there's some like straight, maybe some straight trans people in the community. I feel like that could be possible. Or maybe some aces that are romantically hetero-romantic. Go bend. Fair enough. Don't worry, don't ostracize you. Yeah, it's okay. We accept you for being straight in the yellow community. No, but yeah, I don't know, like, because okay, this is my theory, chat, about life. Not really, but I feel like a lot of things, it's like it's comfort versus novelty. Okay, hear me out. When it comes to what things people like to do or how they like to do them, it's like are you more into what is comfortable for you and what is like known and gives you like that comfort and security, or are you more into new experiences, new stuff, the novelty factor? Like, are you just like craving something new all the time? Like, where are you in the spectrum? Like, most people I don't think are like completely 100% in one extreme, but it's like, where do you fall? And I've found that quite a lot of my friends, and this is also connected to like neurodivergency, obviously, I have quite a lot of like autistic friends who are very set in their interests and very set in like their routines, which is fine, and I'm like, I love that for them. #slay. But if it's like something that I'm also interested in, I'm like, yay. But because they are very much more in the comfort point rather than novelty, means on the spectrum, and they're never a different spectrum. Yeah. But yeah, so when it comes to like novel experiences, I don't have that many people who are very into that. Like, a lot of my friends don't like to watch movies except like the 1 or 2 movies they like, or a lot of people don't like watching TV except like their one favorite show ever, like their hyperfixation or special interest show or something. And I'm like, well, that's fine. I'm someone who does crave novelty to some extent. I also like rewatching stuff and like that comfort thing, but I do lean towards the novelty thing. And I want to try and find more people who are also in that line. If that makes sense. I'm very excited though, however, like this month I'm gonna hopefully actually be able to do the Doctor Who watch party with one of my mates who wants to get into it, that we've been planning genuinely since November last year, and it's just been delayed because of my thesis and then, you know, a bunch of other things. So that would be exciting, because that friend is someone who does like novel experiences and I'm hyped about it. But it's not someone that I have in my life all the time because other reasons. How do you feel about Minecraft? Because it's the same as looking at a piece of paper wondering what to draw, but it's in survival, you just build a house and leave the world forever. I am a Minecraft streamer. Yeah, I'm not playing Minecraft as much as I used to because we play a lot of indie games as well now. But I love Minecraft. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I'm a builder. I love building projects and coming up with my own little things, and it's going for being destructive. I just have a lot of affection for it because it's such a canvas. I want to consistently fill my main parts of my life, but I'll give myself time for new things. Like, I would say I'm not particularly spontaneous all the time. I do like having a little bit of time to prepare, but I like I need novel experiences. And I really like sort of shared experiences. Like, even if it's like I'm watching a show with someone and the show is kind of bad, I like enjoy it because of the ability to connect with someone over watching something together, right? I built the now extinct adventure maps, sadly no one wants them anymore. Rippozo. That sucks. Because I think adventure maps are kind of cool. I did play 1 or 2, I think, on the channel. So, yeah, I'm excited about that, Fred. But, okay, this is my thought process, right? I am shocker, a crazy over-analyst when it comes to sort of anything. Where I very much have, like, different friend levels. Like, not as in, like, I'm unequally friends with people, because obviously I am, but more like spheres. Where there's friends, for example, that I basically never text with. Like, they're not people that I, like, regularly text, like, just, like, throughout the day, but, like, we text maybe a little bit or talk a bit, but we mostly, like, hang out in person and do stuff together then. Which is great, and I love that. And you know what, I'm a... Oh my god, I'm late for work, goddammit. I'm a basic bitch, you know. I love just going to a little cafe and have a little coffee or a drink or something with one of my friends. I'm just, like, catching up, the yaps, classic. I feel like, yeah, that's a basic classic thing. And I love doing a lot of other things. And as mentioned, some of my friends do really like novel experiences, but we're not, like, text friends. Like, we are real-life friends who met through, like, uni or something. And it's, like, the way we socialize is exclusively in this particular way. And once that pattern has kind of been established, it just, like, I don't really feel the pull to change that, if that makes sense. It's classic, not really basic anymore, the dynamic of basics changing. Fair enough, fair enough. Is there this our dog? Yeah, I was like, who the fuck is you? Just looked weird from a distance. I want to be promoted. Try and promote ourselves. Are we looking not too bad, but we have shit-ass charisma. Discuss the news. We don't know people? Oh my god, we gotta meet co-workers. But yeah, so if I haven't already established, have you ever looked at a refresh as what if you could do better? Sometimes I have. But yeah, so if like something hasn't been established as kind of like a pattern in like a relationship of mine, then I'm like, I don't know. I don't really transition it into something else, if that makes sense. But yeah, I was just thinking about this recently because, you know, thoughts. Where I was like, you know what? I do want to broaden my friend horizons again, because I do have a lot of friends who I really like and they're great, lovely friends, but they're very much in that real life meet up friend where we have the best time when we see each other, but we don't really interact that much unless we are hanging out in person. And because of various reasons, obviously, now that I'm finishing my degree, especially if it's like my uni friends, I'm finished my degree, and like, some people are finishing, other people are still staying on, other people are going on to do their masters or something. We're not really having that shared social context as much, which means there is bigger gaps between the time I see these people, which is sad, but kind of how it goes. Since there's already paid expansions, I wonder how they stop people from modding into paid features. I mean, there are some mods that do basically do the same things as some expansion pack features, but I'm not a mod expert. I've never created any modded content in my life, so this is beyond my pay grade of wondering like how elaborate is it to do certain mods. But for The Sims 4 specifically, there's like some really, really elaborate, expansive mods. But anyway, yeah. So because of that kind of natural life progression, if it's like a friend that I met in like uni or school or something, and then it's not so hard, but of course it's simple, especially with the game files. Kind of. But for The Sims 4, there's some mods that I have in my game that are very elaborate. Like, I think that's kind of like being a programmer at that point, like being a game dev. but just making a mod. I don't feel like it's that. Like, okay, like, I don't know, changing like a tiny thing, like, I feel like you could do that relatively easily, but adding like gameplay into a game like The Sims and making it work with like traits and social dynamics and interactions. Notch can kill himself, sorry. In Minecraft. I'm sorry, I had to gaff about that man. He's a bitch. I don't care about what he does. Sorry. I like Minecraft as it is. I don't need a Minecraft 2. What would that even be? What do you even do at that point? Yeah. You can do that in Minecraft 2. Yeah, do it in Minecraft 2. Do it in Minecraft 2. But yeah, so it's just kind of like, I want to do more with the friends I have, but then also maybe make some more friends, especially now that I'm kind of doing your anti-Notch. Someone made an ARG where he's a cartoon villain. I don't care. I'm at the era, like, I am not someone who likes participating in what I would call the outrage perpetual machine that is like internet discourse. Or if it's like, if I know this and this person has this and this view, or these and these views, and I think they're shit, I don't engage with either them or with like people whose entire, I don't know, existence online is like dunking on that, because that feeds itself, you know? I'm like, read 5 different newspapers. Okay, sure. So, it's the same with like J.K. Rowling, right? Like, obviously what she says is shit and bigoted. I think she sucks. And it's crazy to me that she's nearly 60 years old and being a bigot on twitter.com is all she does. But I'm like, I'm not someone who wants to see either her nor see a bunch of people who are like, oh, this is so awful that she's saying this, because obviously it's awful, but I'm like, it's just taking up space, taking up air, that I could be seeing other content, more informative, new, revelatory, funny. Or am I a board game or is it online game? I don't know. I've heard of it, but I have no context about Warhammer. Okay, Turbo, they are doing well. We are kind of slaying. I think we'll do today's day and then we're going to switch to Stardew. Happy, 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 happy. Yes, money! Moon is here, yippee! How's Moon doing? Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Chatters, do wish me luck. I'm like, you know what, I need more cool people in my life. In fact, Daggerfall is the size of Britain and it's the second biggest generated map. I don't know what that is. Ask for a lot of attention? Aw, that's cute. Love a little cat. Then why are you mad? Oh, because of something. Oh, because of werewolf. Elder Scrolls. Oh. Sorry, I'm not familiar. Is it like the Skyrim game? Am I mixing that up or is that what you mean? Little cat, indeed. Is she a big cat? I know, you're still sad. Smooch the dog. Give a smooch to the dog. 10 pounds. Damn, that is a big cat. Sometimes I hate Discord previews. When someone will just like send me a DM and it's just, there's a picture attached, but this preview, Elder Scrolls is so old, calling E6 Skyrim 2 isn't incorrect. Oh, fair enough. Like, I played one of the Skyrim games at a friend's house when I was a child, but like, that's the only, I think Skyrim 5. That's like the only exposure I've had to that series. About as much playtime as I've gotten in Elden Ring. It's like situations where I've only played it at a friend's house and I don't own the game myself. Oh, I didn't need to do that. No. I had to do this. Fault for being a piggy. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to make my sim go to the toilet, not my dog drink out of the toilet. Toilet. Oh my god, he broke the fucking toilet again. This is the second time this stream. That's crazy. Oh my god, my midlife crisis is almost over. But I've barely fulfilled it. Whoops. Mostly because I keep not having any wishes related to it. Oh, there's a full moon. Classic. It goes Arena, Daggerfall, Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. Ah, fair. Yay, you repaired the toilet. Slay. Pop up the puddle. Did you piss in the house? You did. Maybe once you're literally elder dog. What the heck is happening? Why is it so bright in the house? Who knows? Starving to death anyway. Speed that up. Okay, you're dying. You're bad. Sleep. There we go. Freedom! Quite a lot of progress. One of our dogs unfortunately passed. The cat and the dog became elders, and we are merely a week away from becoming an elder ourselves. We'll try to do a little bit more traveling next time we play, because I do still want to do some progress on the World Adventures quest. What's your favorite Wii game? I like World of Goo and A Boy and His Blob. No, I don't have Assassination of Slimes. I'd say either the kind of boring ones. Mario Galaxy, which I still haven't finished despite owning the game for over 13 years. And the Rhythm Paradise or Rhythm Haven or Heaven Wii game, which I also have not finished. Mostly because I don't think the Wii's set up right now. There we go. Enough simming. Now time for Stardew! Yippee! Exciting. But I'm hyped. We are actually getting pretty close to finishing up The Sims 3, meaning we can do our Sims 4 Max Richer series. Stardew Valley 2, when is it? No idea. I don't think he's gonna do a second one. There's some games where I'm just like, there's no need. You know what I mean? And for some, like, okay, like something like The Sims, it makes sense from like a graphic upgrade standpoint. But for other games like Stardew, it doesn't need one. Stardew. Yippee! Okay, let's go in. Yippee! So upgrades. We are getting our coop expanded. We have gotten married. Pickaxe is ready? Yes! Oh my god. And the pickaxe is ready. Hashtag slay. I'm so excited because we can finally do the meteor. Grab some stuff. Grab the beans, quite important. Okay, it's Demetrius's birthday. What do you like, Demetrius, my goat? Next, oranges and eggs. Does he have a loved gift that I don't know yet, chat? Let me know. I only know his liked gifts. Staying sunny all day. Those are very displeasing. Darling, want to repair a few of the fences? You should be good, isn't you? Thank you. Have a coffee. I'll try to get him to be... Oh my god! We got one more heart! Strawberry and ice cream. Okay. Let's go! We are now at 13 out of 14. We were previously at 12. Yippee! Oh yeah, we went to Sam's concert yesterday. And it was very thundery. Also, bean hot pot. Unsure if we'll get to that today. Let's grab... Oh, I'm gonna eat the orange for the vibe. Yippee! Okay, let's go around, pet the dog, grab that, the bowl's still watered. Let's go around, pet the chickens. 1, 2, 3. There's 4. Hello. Where art thou? Toaster, bread, baguette, 4th chicken. Oh, there you are at the top. Yep, got ya. Okay, cow. It should be milk day for Gouda. Side, yes you are. Hello, darling. Yes! Yes! The large goat milk! Oh my god, I'm so excited. That's the one we need for the community center. Yippee! Okay, let's go here. Fill up the bad weather stock. I believe we got it. Oh my god, this one's so big! The expansion's done. Look at this! Oh my gosh, we're gonna get some new pets, chat. In a moment. In a mere moment of exhilaration. Okay, let's go. Add to the piles. Some grape jelly. Get some blueberries, I guess. Wait, bean time? No, he's saying in hot pot. I don't think we can make that. Artichoke dip. Ice cream and strawberry. I don't think we can make any ice cream. Do we have any ice cream left? That's always the question. Oh, we do. Play! We'll give him an ice cream today. This is why you hoard your shit. Mayo. Okay, sell a clock. The batteries away. Remind me to get the pickaxe shot. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go right now. We'll do the harvesting and shit later. Okay, guys. Thanks. Because I also want to try and have a look with the animals. So we'll just do a little tour. Possible. A lot of our, I think almost all of the items we're missing for the community center are animal related. So it's kind of been a main goal to expand all of our shit. Not just animals. Yes! Because we can get duck and rabbit. Finally. Still only need to get a duck, please. Duck. What are we naming the duck, chat? Naming time. Currently the theme for the naming is food. Dough, I like that. That's good. Really doubted myself if I spelled dough correctly. Great, I'll send little dough to her new home right away. Can I purchase another animal? Yes! We can also purchase a rabbit. What is the rabbit called? And so the name suggestion Pre. That sounds awful. Rabbit name? Cheese. That's cute. Wait, can I name, I'm gonna name it Cheese Ball just because I think ball, like cotton ball, like that vibe. Okay, yippee! Because we need the bunny thing and we do need the duck feather, I think. Was it also duck egg? Yeah, duck egg. We do need wool, which we need the sheep for. We have the large goat milk on us currently. And yeah, we need the duck feather as well. We still need the apples. We're gonna get those soon, and we do need the rabbit's foot. Keeping an eye out on... okay, we're there. We're gonna check really quickly, because what she has in store. Because perchance we might get it from a merchant, and not from our own rabbits. Oh my god, you have a duck feather right here. Are you fucking serious? Iridium ore, damn. Houseplant. Needed moral for something. Yeah, I like how the rabbits that stay alive will drop rabbit's feet. Yeah, that makes no sense. Let's not think about it. I'm just gonna buy the feather so I can do 2 in 1. I had a gaff. We're rich. We still are gonna get the egg from the... That's a nice way than you needing to kill them 100%. It's way nicer than in Minecraft. No way. Just gonna go to the town immediately rather than go big route. Where's he? Oh, all the way at the top, Demetrius. Oh my god. We're gonna do a reverse, like, clockwise rotation through everything. We also need to go, of course. Hello, Sabah. How are you? Hello. Get the pickaxe while they're here. Yeah, of course. Don't want to miss out on the pickaxe. I think I'll go immediately. In case. Hello, Maya Lewis. What up? Let me in! Yippee! Oh my god, I'm so excited. It's our first gold tool. Yippee! So exciting. Let's go to the community center next, and then to Demetrius for his ice cream gift, and then we gotta do all of our farming for the day. Go past here real quick. A sweet pea, sure. Can do that. There's actually some like everywhere. There's actually one here. Okay, got it. I can just deliver it to you immediately. We don't even need both. We could just, if we get an egg, we've got the pantry done. We are going to get animals anyway, just because I want them, but... Daddy needs that, so you would need to go to the desert. Oh. Well, I guess we... How long do we have? Is it tomorrow? Okay, yeah, we can do it tomorrow. The spirits are displeased. I don't want to go then. Why is there so many too? Who knows? Charter's bundle. Yes! Yeah, we get the friendship with Emily bundle. And, oh my gosh, another seed maker. Slay. Okay, we also need a truffle, which I think is from pigs. Is that right? Yeah, a bunch of these only need 1. As you can see, we have 4 out of the 5 stars. So yeah, over here we only need the fuck ass, either an egg or a wool, duck egg or wool. And then over there we just need apples, rabbit's foot, and truffle, I think. Now, is that right? Yeah, rabbit's foot, truffle, and apple. That's crazy. actually so manageable. Like, damn. Maybe we will go to the desert. I had a gaff. Maybe I had a gaff today. Depends on how much time we have, or maybe not, because I still need to water all of the crops. Right. Wait, I walked wrong. That's fine. Go way to the right and then go all the way around. And be sneaking through. If you're planning ending the bulk of the series after the community center is done, there's something at the end of year 2 you might want to stream. Oh. Hi, Alex. Yeah, I do have this plan. And then I would do... I think I would finish year 2, even if the community center is already done. If I manage to do it this year, obviously. But I think I will. I'm pretty close. Demetrius. My goat. Have an ice cream. God damn it, Sebastian. Oop. Thank you for the hydrate. A present with optimal timing. Just the anniversary of my birth. Thank you. As also perfection, but that's off-stream grinding. Thank you for the hydration and positive check. I appreciate it. Yeah, my plan was to stream until the community set is completed. I would extend it to be like the end of year 2, but if that just kind of give it a nicer bit of closure, and then eventually do like a stream when I'm just about to reach perfection, and then like have it on stream, just kind of to give that nice little bit of closure as well. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to actually have it seem like I might do the community center finishing within year 2. I think that's kind of hype for a first time, or a first playthrough. I feel I've seen a lot of people talk about, well, like, oh, I wasn't optimizing my playthrough, say like they've reached not perfection, and they've reached community center completion in like year 3 or year 5 or something. If I can do it in year 2, I feel like that's quite good. And then I will grind to that perfection. And if I ever feel like it, I might do just like a random one-off stream, but that's like kind of more mood based than anything. Kind of like any other games that are like finished, but I could technically play them. Like series that are finished. It's locked to second year by default unless you allow first year with cabbage. Oh, fair enough. But I was just saying, like, I feel like I'm still proud of the fact that I am kind of doing well. Gotten him a gift already today? I probably have. To water our crops and it's getting a bit late already. I'm gonna make the sewing machine. Row 3 now. Okay, let's sell these. They can do stuff like actually properly play Stardew multiplayer Off or on stream. I've played some off like multiplayer off stream in the past. But the furthest I got is to the end of year 1, and in multiplayer I don't really tend to like, I tend to just kind of go for vibes and like have the experience of playing with someone rather than necessarily focusing on the completionism of the game. So yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a different experience. Like obviously I like playing video games on stream, and there's a lot, like, I think Stardew Valley is a great game to use as an example, because when I was just starting out, you boys were super helpful with like understanding game mechanics or helping me out, or finding out like more about the loved gifts of people. And now that I have kind of a bit more of my own sort of background here, I feel like I can kind of go into the rest of the game like decently, if that makes sense. And obviously playing a game on stream is different than playing off stream. Like when I'm playing by myself, I'm just kind of a bit more, I don't know. I mean, obviously, I don't know how to really describe it if you're not a streamer, but there's a different kind of vibe to if you're playing a game on stream. Like, not in a bad way, like, not, oh, it's more effort, because it is more effort in some ways, but it also gives you, like, a unique joy, because I really like commentating about stuff, but obviously certain games, I'm, like, excited when I just kind of play without also having to commentate sometimes. So I feel like just once I get to that point with Stardew, I've experienced both sides. Like, I experienced it as a game that I've streamed. I get the joy out of like sharing a game with you boys, but I also get to then like kind of just lay you and just play by myself. No, obviously like play with friends. But I wouldn't, this is like my single player playthrough. I would never invite anyone here. This is my baby. But also, obviously, the more games we finish, the more we start. I'm so fucking excited, chat. Like, next week, you are not ready, actually, for the lineup, okay? We are gonna start multiple new games. And I think some may, in fact, be more than one stream. So, get fucking excited. You are not ready. There's some really hype things. Let's line up in the middle. Okay, we're a little bit below, I mean behind with watching your crops. Okay. Okay, to really hurry up because it's late as shit. I think we need to, once it's like the next rainy day, remind me, chat, we really need to expand our, like, upgrade our watering can, because it's a little bit annoying at this point. There we go, then go here, and these at the top. Really gotta redo. What's the next season? Switch. We're going to check the forecast so we can see. I will. Okay, I think just these ones at the bottom. And now I need to go bench. It was like, I think it was sunny for tomorrow. Okay, that should be fine. Because I need that expansion. Once the next season switches, we are 100% and like a lot of crops die. We're 100% gonna switch over to make some better arrangements with the sprinklers because it's annoying me. sell some stuff really quickly, then go bed. Speed. Oh, it's 1 AM, I know, game. A beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Darling, come to bed. Go to bed. Beam. Yum. Much coffee. I'm back. Hi. How are you? We switched over to Stardew. I don't know if you were there when we did. But we've done it. Funny and clear tomorrow. Tad delayed because Wi-Fi. Oh, fair enough. Or is this somewhat annoyed? Okay. Not good. My darling. Nah, it's okay. I want to say thanks for taking interest in my work. It's a cooking recipe I like. Thank you. Appreciate it, bro. I'll wait until the apples are growing. No, I don't want to eat the orange. I want to sell this. Keep the orange. Go all crazy on the harvesting. Oh wait, we need to go to the desert today. Important. Just the sweet pea. We just finish harvesting this side and then we'll go. Well, we can't go immediately because we have to wait on Pam anyway, so just focus on harvesting. Test. Oh, that's the delay. That shouldn't be too bad. Like 6k bit rate. I want to buy the bloody meteorite first, though. Okay, pet everyone. 25 seconds. Oh, 2 seconds. I read that's 25. I don't know why. 2 seconds, not too bad. Oh my gosh, a bunny! Wait, I forgot we have new pets. Look at the chicken! It's not a chicken, it's a duck, but look! Doe is so cute. Oh, you have a rip. Aw, look! I fully forget we bought 2 new animals yesterday. Yeah, because this is the animal tab now. We have Nala, who's based on my real life dog again. Okay, but she will never die here. Toaster, bread, bagel cookie, baguette, original chickens. Then we have Pumpkin. Then we now have Doe. We have Gouda, who's at 1 heart already. And Cheese Ball, the baby rabbit. That's so cute. Her pet, all of them. Okay, not Gouda, not Gouda and Pumpkin. Okay. The big guys. Hello. You won't give me milk today. You will. And Cheese. Thanks, Wi-Fi. Cheese Ball is the name of our rabbit. Yum. Okay, next thing is upgrading the barn, by the way. I want to try and mine this if we can. Yes! We can finally mine this. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Yes! Look at that. 10 iridium ore. Yum. Wait, we might be able to actually have an iridium bar now because we have quite a lot of ore stored up. And there's a diamond. New game. Appreciate it. Wait, look. We have a 22 now. Can we do 1 now? Is that possible? Yes! Wait, we can make our first one. Yup. That's so exciting. First iridium ore bars. Yumpy yum. Okay, grab these bad boys. Reminder to go to the desert in a bit. We're not gonna do any skull cavity. We're literally going to get the sweet pea and to check the merchant out. So excited we're getting more animals now, though. Oh, I just put corn there. That's crazy. I didn't even know you could do that. Oh my god. Finally, we can use some quality beans. Really not sure my laptop's going to run better. No, that's so evil. Then grab a new egg from here. Egg time. Okay, now let's go. She here? Yes, you are. Excellent. Desert City. Yup. Sandy's at the bottom right. No shit, Panda has the buzz. She does. Job. I've never got this far in the game, though. Fair enough. Yeah, this is like the deserts. Hello, is that the sweet pepper cousin? Thanks so much. Here's a little something for your trouble. Yum. We'll see if we can get this. Mysterious man? Yeah, there's a mysterious man up here. He's a bouncer. We can't go in there yet, though. What do you got in store, Sandy? Rhubarb. Cactus. Can only be grown indoors. Okay, that's for when we have the greenhouse. Ooh, starfruit. 30 days to mature. Yeah, we're too far into the season. Seeds. Could get some beet seeds, but we don't really need, do we? Coat stand. No, don't want anything here. We'll run around. All we want is some. What we find outside. We're not gonna go into the skull caves because fuck that shit. At least for right now. Now that we're here, but we don't have plans to go, we can actually grab the stuff from this chest here. I keep forgetting every single damn time. Yeah, can't take everything, so we'll take the other stuff another time. I'm gonna grab a bunch here. If you have anything valuable. Oh, not valuable, but like what I want. Artifact trove. No, nothing I want. Go check if there's anything. Like some worms. It was just stone, I don't care then. Go back in a second. Better return. Short trip. The drive, Pam. How much is the barn expansion, chat? What year is this? Year 2 summer. Yeah, we're doing very well. We are also married! Yippee! Married to Harvey. $25k gold, 550 wood, 300 stud. Okay, good to know. We might be able to do that already. Oh, hi, darling. slowest walk of all time. Hello, darling. Oh, you hit. Did I jump scare you? I've not given you your daily coffee. There you go. Aww. That's cute. We have 20 quality fertilizer. It's crazy. Keep that. By the way, have you heard of /played Core Keeper? It's on my wishlist, but I haven't played it yet. Why are you humming? Is it good? Should I play it? My friend Crush, but shh, gifted it to me for your birthday, Haps. Oh my god, when was your birthday? Happy late birthday. That is hype. I love a little game for your birthday. One of my IRL friends, who's also a streamer, shout out, gave me like 6 games for my last birthday on Steam, I think. Then it was actually 8, I think, which is epic. I haven't played all of them. Hello. On the 9th. Oh, based. Happy late birthday. 6, no way. I recommend Fields of Mysteria. I have Fields of Mysteria on my radar. I'm very excited for it. I mean, obviously, I feel like as a Stardew enjoyer, it's kind of like a logical next step. But because I'm still playing Stardew, I'm like, I'm not going to play any other big farming game right now. But I know it's waiting for me when I am ready to play it. We'll play on the channel. At some point. You're not ready. I've watched all these. No, right? Yeah? No. This one, I need to chop this tree here. It keeps covering up the crops in that corner. I keep forgetting to water them. I'm currently at a cafe and they're playing Tyler the Creator. I'm kind of shocked though. That's wild. GTA, I guess. Also, watching the yellow live stream in public, that is very epic. I assume with headphones. Otherwise, hello cafe people. Hearing me play Stardew. Also, if you haven't heard, by the way, we are playing a brand new game tomorrow. We're playing The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. And in all likelihood, we'll try and finish the game in one stream. Oh hell yeah, yeah, I'm very excited. I don't know anything about the game. I'm going in completely blind. That's in your library. Slay! So I'm excited about that. And then next week, there may or may not be several brand new games that we're starting. Without giving too much away. I've got some absolute bangers lined up here, P. I told you, once I'm done with my thesis, we are going to play more new games again. While also, of course, continuing to finish ones post-champ. Yeah, I have got 2 that are hashtag spawns. As in, I got the game for free. But you guys know, my opinion's always my opinions. One is I'm going to keep a little secret until I'm scheduling the streams on Monday. Because it's a game that's coming out on Monday. So I don't know if I'm legally allowed to say even what it is. Raid Shadow Legend /J, yes, this is a raid sponsorship. No. Because if you don't know anything about, like, quote-unquote, the business, I've done quite... No, they got him, I know. Drama... No, I wouldn't. That there's quite a lot of behind the scenes like communication that goes on if you're like a streamer who's interested in working with like gaming brands, if you will. And what is the concept of an embargo date, aka before a particular date you're not allowed to like play the game, you're not allowed to talk about the game or anything. And the embargo date for that is on Monday, so I'm not allowed to say. But after that, I am allowed to say. Basically an NDA, yeah, like an informal NDA. Where, like, really you're not gonna get sued, probably, but you don't want to... Like, they could, because you're in breach of agreement, but also you would just, like, piss people off and would have opportunities taken away. But that's an embargo one. One that doesn't have an embargo, though, is a game called Urban Jungle, which we're also going to play next week. We did play the demo for this ages ago, and they reached out and were like, yo, do you want to play our game? And I'm like, yes. Let me pull this up. We have secret game number 1. Urban Jungle, which was a game about being a little plant parent. It's a puzzle little game about plants. For cutesy. Love this cafe. Cute sit. Love a cafe. Have I done all my watering? I think it's fine. At the end of the day. Let me sell these guys. Crops are done. It's done. Yeah, secret game number 1, then Urban Jungle, which is all about plants. And then we have... spoilers. Secret game number 2! Debating if I get a tea or something. I already had a chai latte today. Treat yourself. Good evening, did you finish everything you do today? I did. Maybe. Mayhaps. Yeah, we've got 3 different new things happening next week, chat. Absolutely locking in. What even is a chai latte? It's like a cinnamon spiced coffee. Best description, yeah. It's quite good if you like cinnamon. Do some sales. I want to sell all of them. No! I'm gonna sell until I have 25 again. Why is it called chai siren if there's no actual chai? There's chai, there's also chai in. It's like a blend of spices. Does it have tea? Yes. It's a tea with a blend of spices that does include chai and also cinnamon and like cloves or whatever. And it's called, it's stupid because it's called tea, because chai also just means tea, but... Classic colonizer moment. Yeah, chai means tea, not the spices. People Googles, yeah. It's a classic colonizer moment. People shrug. And you come into an area and they're like, and they, you know, go into the indigenous population and they ask, what's this called? And then they say, like, just the category, but then the people think, oh, this is the name of this particular type. And then you have stuff like river or TT that happens. 10k! What? Wait, doesn't latte mean milk? Scratchy, it does mean milk. It's a milk coffee with like cinnamon, like cloves and other spices or whatever. The primarily note, oh it does, yeah. The primary note is very cinnamony. A hill in Wales, yeah. That kind of stuff just cracks me up because I'm like, it's funny, it's very human. But like in a stupid way. Check on people's candy beaches we did. There's Trout Derby. Dwarf's birthday. What does Dwarf like? I don't know Dwarf very well. We have 0 hearts with him. Okay, he likes amethyst. Latte is a shortening of cafe latte, so I get it with oat milk because you're lactose intolerant. That's fair enough. I need truffle, I don't ask me why. May Lewis, I don't even have truffles, bitch. Oh, you wanted some crops for me? Aww. Also, Fiatnalis water bowl? Oh my god. Darling. Honey. Have a coffee. Thank you so much. That's so cute. I don't know, it sounds like a word for milk in like every European language. People shrug. I'm a good old American. Rah, help. Well, I mean, those, what, 130 or 45% tariffs are looking real good right now. Despair. I want out. Oh no, you Americans. Amen. Thoughts and prayers. Yeah. Amen right now. It's not Snade. No, it is Snayman. I was about to say. I thought it was Snage. Like. Snayman. Oh my. Yeah, we do have Snayman. That one. Nab added that one. I do appreciate that he just watered my crops. Did he water all the crops? He did! Wait! Getting, there's also Cinema. There's Cinema. Why is it goated to be married in Stardew? My husband just did all my fucking watering for me. I just need to harvest. That's so slay. I didn't even know that could happen. Cinema. Absolute cinema has happened. That is so good. Some partners are less helpful than others, but yes, that is so good. I love having a helpful spouse. Much coffee? Yeah, we have a lot of coffee. Coffee's our main crop. Makes sense because it sells for a lot of money. Plus Harvey likes it, so double win for us. Okay, wait, let's stuff away. Slay. Thank you, darling. Sell some other stuff. Oh my gosh, the resin is done as well. Excellent. Snazzy. Wait, we didn't check the news, didn't we? I'll check in a sec. The other thing I want to do is obviously grab our resources to expand the barn as well. We don't have inventory space to get milk from her. Dispatch. Let's watch TV. Play Sunny again. Fortune teller. Spirits are very happy. Ooh. Oh my gosh, pink cake recipe. Slay. Okay, let's check on the chickens. Dog. Chicken. Bunny. More chicken, chicken 1, chicken 2. Were you all the way back here? Did I imagine that was a butterfly? I think it was just a butterfly. Oh my gosh. You're so tiny, you're literally hidden in the... literally hidden in the grass, that's so cute. Okay, wait. Gouda? Darling? You don't have milk today. Chick 1, chick 2, chick 1, chick 4. We have 4 chickens, and we have 1 duck now. Which is quite exciting. Okay, you're fine. Check the... Oh my gosh, look how fucking huge this thing is now. Absolute quackers. So true. But we don't have inventory space for another bloody egg. Egg time. Egg time, egg time, egg time. Grab some stuff. Oh my gosh, we've got a iridium quality large milk. Crazy. We peddle the animal. Yes. Excellent. Crackers is a duck name that plays off crackers. Is that the origin of it? I never knew that. That's crazy. I did not know that that's where that came from. If I've had a video game mechanics, would be cleaning houses like house food. That would be fucking good. No, I meant to fuck up. Damn, got absolutely trolled. I so believed you then. God damn it. Okay, what did I want? Yeah, okay. Grab wood and stone. It was a name suggestion, not a fact. Look, we got iridium bars, chat. Isn't this fucking hype? Make another one. And wait, we need more coal. We can make 2 ones. I thought it was 10 per bar, not 5. Make 2 more. Yum! We'll get a bunch of iridium bars. Okay, let's grab our wood. Stone and lots of wood. We should have enough, hopefully. Say that now, but... above. Up below. Have a look. I really would like a sheep. Sheep o'clock. Leak. Grab a rape. Hello, can I interest you in exploiting my shit again? Even though you just did it. Have a nice walk. I did. We have enough to make this. And how much does the mill cost actually? I want that after. Okay, we need the cloth. That's the one thing we don't have. Metallium is aristocrat does everything that metal can do. Damn. Yes! Build that, please. Getting the deluxe barn! Yippee! Hashtag slay. Okay. Have a look in the city. Damn, we poured out. We're gonna have to grind out our money again. The 2 farm building upgrades. We are absolutely washed as shit. Quartz sometime today. Thanks, Penny. Sure enough. Well on. This one I have no idea if I can manage, just because it's kind of a little bit luck. Not 100% luck, but good or bad, because we don't have that much. You can make gardening sound like a murder. You could probably do that. Probably possible. Let's bring back the things, and then we do some cleanup of the farm. Definitely in the bottom here. Straight in the middle, it gets out everywhere. Then she screamed me, but that tree went down. Certainly again. Should get some trees chopped. There's too many bloody trees here. Pepela. Yo, Arrow Ace, my goat! How are you? Staff is blood. It is the tree's blood. I love the tree sounds. Crunch, they're so good. Hi. Hi, y'all. Hi, y'all, Shutters. What's going on in life? You vibing? You thriving? Chopping some trees. Many trees in the world. Well, this world, not in real life. More trees in real life. Sorry. The voices 2 days are kicking my ass. Classic. No, that's evil. How are you, King? I'm alright. I'm a little bit in that weird, like, vibe of, oh, I just finished a big project that I was kind of stressed about, and now I have to wait on the grade for it. Inventory. I need wood to build my peak Minecraft house. That's true. That's kind of that vibe. I'm really hoping and praying that obviously I pass A, and B, that hopefully I would love a good grade as well. Just kind of worried because I mean it is literally classic enough waiting for big important work. I mean it's literally my final university project. And once I'm done with this, I have a bachelor's degree, so that's kind of crazy. I've been at uni for like 5 fucking years, and it's insane to me. Just how different people clap. We hope and pray. This is my baby. I did get it hardbound with gold lettering for posterity. I really, really hope that I think I would. It's not even just about hey, trees don't fight back, they can't be murdered. Sure. Now the question is a master's degree, Pepela. Not immediately afterwards. I've looked into it. Okay, but this is my thought process, chat. If you don't know anything, I have done an English degree, which, shocker, is done in English. Normally, not all language degrees where I live are necessarily taught 100% in the language, but English typically is. And I've also taken a considerably high amount of, of my minors classes, like for my minor, which was politics, I'd taken a significant amount of those in English as well. So basically, most of my important, might as well leave English at the angles, so true. A very high percentage of, I would estimate like 80 to 90% of all my academic work at a university level has been in English. As the best times, as good times, and I've have like some particular research interests, which mostly are like in queer and trans studies. That's kind of the field that I'm most interested in, and then also I wrote my thesis in. Crazy. When it comes to masters, I don't have that many in-country options because obviously there's a master's in English, but then again, what the fuck do you do with that if you're not a teacher? I'm not training to be a teacher. I don't have like that path in my life designated for myself. So then the other one would be like, oh, maybe go into what I've been interested in, like the subfields I've been interested in, which would be like normally is under the umbrella of like gender studies. But I'm interested in the queer gender study angle, not the... I am a feminist, but I'm not, like, into women's studies as a field. Like, I think it's interesting, but that's not my academic prowess, I suppose. So I wouldn't want to really do a gender studies master, because, again, what the fuck do you do with that? And B, it's kind of like blending... You still call it Londium sometimes of Britannia? No. It is a fun fact, though. London is very old. Some European cities, old as shit. So it's kind of like, but then again, on top of that, obviously, because the terms are derived, though, that's for sure, yeah. That, obviously, if it's like a non-language connected field, like gender studies, for example, that means that the masters would be in German, and I wouldn't want and couldn't probably do a master's level academic exercise like a master's degree in German at this point, because for the past 5 years Aw, little emote. Oh my god, we got the 4. We could do the windmill soon. Like right now we don't have the money, but oh my god, that's so exciting. So it's kind of like, okay, what kind of... There isn't really that much that I could do. I have thought about doing a master's abroad. But there's kind of like always the question of financial benefit towards myself. Because in Germany, going to university is really affordable, comparatively. Like... If you're American or you're British, I feel like you might... What did you want to do? I've looked into doing a master's in publishing. As in book publishing. As in the building. Oh, the deluxe thing. And now I'm hyped about getting a 4th piece of cloth so we could do the windmill. Well, not the windmill, but like the mill. Or getting our grains ground. Yeah, so I've looked into that, and it's like a potential thing. I need to do more research, because the problem, obviously, I don't know, it costs 2.5k, so you have the money. Oh, I thought it was like well expensive, sorry. Guess I can do it today. Well, I can't, because I'm still expanding the deluxe coupe anyway, and she does only one project at the time, right? Do a little work today to unwind, have a coffee. Yeah, you gotta wait until it's done, yeah. So I've looked into that, but I gotta do more research. I was kind of like pausing a bunch of stuff in the... Because I was doing my thesis learning German, Austrian English, and Old Latin, you learn about English and the Angus and I guess the Asian and the Norse. True. Oh, do you do like linguistics? As in, do I like it or have I done linguistics? The answer is yes, I've done linguistics, I did semantics, and I did... Primarily I did semantics. Do I like it? I think it's interesting, but it's not my research field. I did a lot more literature. Because like over here, I know, and I think in the UK you do have like sometimes 1 degree be English linguistics and then English literature. Typically that's not the case at German universities. They will just do English as a general subject, and then within that field you can either go a bit more into you could do both, you could do more linguistics, you could do more literature. Like I have a friend who's doing the same degree as I am in the same university as well, and he specialized a lot more into linguistics than I did. I found linguistics to be interesting, personally, academically, out of my depth. I find I have a lot more connection to literature than I do to linguistics. And I have a lot more to say, so I very much ended up focusing on that academically. But yeah, so not exactly why I have a passing interest in Latin for medical purposes. Medicine is often broken up in Latin words. That's true. There we go. I see. So that's kind of how it goes. But to like you American and British people in the chat, you might not know this, but compared to for both of you, oh, we only have 3. Oh, well, I thought we had 3 and I got the 4th one. The words like jury, jurisdiction, they're the Latin roots for law. True, they are. But you boys have incredibly high costs for university compared to here. Especially Americans. Sorry, Americans. You guys are fucking insane. Well, not you specifically in the chat, but you know. Universities are still bad. Malice for bad, malicious and stuff. Yeah. Where my ass could not imagine having to pay like tens of thousands for a degree. Or even hundreds of thousands. I'm like, what the fuck? You're unfamiliar. A German... One plus... Taste as fuck. A German semester cost is like 500-600 euro a year. Like, that's it. And you get free public transport in your, at this point, in the entire country. Used to be just in your state, but now it's the entire country. They connected that up. So, yeah, it's very affordable comparatively to go to university here. But obviously, that's not the case if I were to do a degree abroad. And ain't no way that's actually in SW Germany. Yes, yeah, you pay that little. Like, I have no student debt despite going to uni for that long. Like, I am fucking slaying, you know? But, obviously, not only... Anyway, I'm heading out. Of course, good time. I'm paying around 17,000 euros. Melt. Oh my god, that's rough. I'm sorry to hear. Bye, vampire. Bye. That is rough as fuck. Sorry, it's awful, man. Yeah, so me and I think my entire degree is like... $6,000. Maybe. Home students in mainland Europe usually have the best with uni fees. I have 17k just in the first year. Yeah, that's not that bad, but compared to like 6k for a 5-year entire student experience is kind of crazy. Sorry, other people. But low-key, that's wild. But yeah, this is what I'm on about. Like, right, not only, however, is going to other countries compared to my own more expensive for a degree. Hold on, let me look at my financial aid slave. But also, if you are not, let's say you go to the UK, if you're not British, it's more expensive for you because you're like an out-of-country person studying. I've looked into it, and it's not like I cannot afford it, it's just I would have to do a bit of saving up to be able to afford the costs of the degree, plus being able to live for the duration of it in the country, which would be a year, as you're only allowed to work 20 hours a week maximum while on a student visa. So really it is a thing where I really want to do a lot of research into it. Do I consider it to be something I really want to do? Is it kind of worth the financial and personal effort? But you guys know I'm big in, I really love books. I'm very into also a lot of the sort of surrounding elements of what goes into publishing a book, like design, marketing, that kind of stuff. And it would be great to have kind of a more vocational avenue into like having my degree turn into something that sustains me in life. So it's something I definitely want to do more research in. The good thing is I know the university, and if I were to do it, I know I do have I have like at least some of my family members' support, so I could get like a little bit of a financial boost from them as well. And I know I would have a potential, yay bunny, I would have a potential roommate lined up as well, so that would really help with the cost of living. And also having someone who like already knows the country a bit better. Like, I know it decently, at least England I know decently from having stayed there several times. And also having had some experience with like cooking there, purchasing food, purchasing other goods, like that kind of stuff. So that does kind of help out, where you're not like dropped in a place you've never been. You're just like, what the fuck's even happening? Okay, we need the goat and the pumpkin and Gouda. Pumpkin, Gouda, where the fuck you at? So that is helpful, especially like obviously the potential roommate. There you are, girly. Let's refresh our hay. I have no inventory space. So all of those factors are kind of like in the, oh, I could like financially and personally manage this if I would actually want it. So it's just a question of I really want to be sure that I do, because it is a big administrative effort, obviously, and also a bigger financial effort. Not something where like, oh, I just like on a whim decide it, and then I'm like, oh, I'm spending like fucking 15 grand just for the lols. Like, that's already the situation that we are in. That's not where I go. Bum bum bum. Oh, there's one that has a slot. I wanna fertilize this ancient seed. Oop. Excellent. That's kind of my thought process here, where like I'm not doing a degree immediately, and if I were to actually go for it, it wouldn't be this year either, because it is a what's the word? It is an autumn semester starting degree, so it would the earliest potentially would be the end of like later half of this year, but that's not really a feasible thing from an organization standpoint. So it would be like next, like in a year and a half, basically. And kind of my plan is that if I do want to go for it, I'd spend that time gaining some life experience, like moving out from my parents' place, but like moving in the same state, like not kind of going immediately to another country. And also, of course, saving money by getting a full-time, like fully paid job and putting money aside. So, because I don't really want to have an experience of going to live in England for a year and I have to penny pinch excessively, and I have to like worry about my financial situation or constantly like ask my parents for money, because I would feel bad about that. So, or having to work every fucking second of every day that I'm not doing my masters while I'm there. Like, just kind of have a bit more of a leisure experience. And I also have some other things that I want to take care of that require me to be here. So, it's a bit of a longer term plan, but yeah, we'll see. Because it's kind of a combination of, obviously I'm very interested in the subject, and I think it would be one of my more dream level careers to get into the publishing industry. And also, it would be nice to have something that's a bit more tied into a job field already, rather than my very like detached academic degree that I've done. Where unless you are going into academia or you're going to teaching, you're just kind of like, what the fuck do you do, right? It would be nice to have something that's a bit like more tied in from the beginning into like, oh, you're training for a job or you're training for a specific field, right? But then also would be nice just on the level of it in the post-Brexit universe. It's kind of difficult to be able to stay in the UK for a longer period of time unless you're a student or unless you have a job there, or you're like have a spouse or whatever. And it would just be cool, I think, as an experience to be able to live there for a while and have like have a roommate and just kind of like get to experience that. It's also really hard the other way around as well. Yeah, it's really difficult and it really sucks. I remember to this day how crushing it was to be in high school. I was already doing like advanced placement English in high school, and I was like already really in that field. Tore apart Erasmus for the UK. Yeah, it really sucks. I still remember I was like literally in like, I don't know, 10th grade, maybe 9th or 10th grade, and I already had, as a younger child, I had like a normal sort of interest in like English stuff, the language, the people and stuff. But when I was a teenager, I really started to get into it, and that's like when I started making my first like English-speaking friends, and I started getting into a lot of like cultural stuff. I didn't vote for it, court. I mean, thank fucking Christ. I mean, I didn't expect any of you boys to be pro-Brexit. Sorry, but because you couldn't. Oh. Feels weak, man. That feel when boomers fucked you up. Happens, and it sucks. I mean, we have that right now in Germany where they're doing like a new coalition government, and they've signed the off topic, but I'm not sure how much depth I'm going to be after college scuff cry. My heart goes out to you. That shit's rough. It sucks. AFD sausage. AFD is not in the coalition, but the coalition is not particularly much. Well, it's still better. It's not AFD. It's not like crazy right wing, but it's still the CDU. It's still like center right bullshit. And they're like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. And like apparently the financial, you should lock in by. Of course, lock in King. Thank you for stopping by. The financial plans are apparently solid enough. Have a good rest of stream. Of course, thank you. But yeah, the immigration politics, they're ass. Shocker. Class are gonna be playing student loan debts in my 80s. Ugh, rip. The global financial situation, yeah. Hi, oh my gosh, hi Turtle, good to see you back. How have you been, boss? Playing some Stardew. But the migration stuff is bad. And LGBT stuff is also bad. They're talking about like revising or taking a look at the new law about trans people getting to change their name easier, and I'm like, bitch, kill yourself. That's why everyone I know that would apply to literally sped ran their name changes, because like you never know when the fuck they're gonna take that shit away again, and it's actually so fucking disgusting to me. And there's like a lot of people. Monka, where's that for? Trans Americans actually struggling right now, yeah. Too much homework, but you have holiday! Yay! Enjoy the holidays. Still gotta work? Yeah, sometimes you gotta. You don't have enough cloth for the mill, by the way. But yeah, really sucks. The green rain. Oh, it's green rain time! You don't need to water our crops. Yump. Yeah, it's really disgusting that there's millions of people in all of our countries that do not give a shit about the rights of people. And they're like, yeah, it's fine. Like, at best, they're like, oh, it's fine to sacrifice those people's rights for financial stability. Have to scrape moss off the trees. Yes, moss o'clock, guys. So, that's so fucking gross. It's amazing, yeah. Pretty evil. Really fucking sucks. Quite dismayed about the election results because I knew it would be like the CDU's gonna get everything they want again, and they're spineless dipshits at best. I'm like, ass, can we get maybe a modicum of decency? No, obviously not. Decent politics? Nah, why would we? Yeah, so I remember just already being kind of like a kid who was into sort of English stuff and who found like his first kind of connections with people, and they were all like English speaking friends. It was like a whole thing, and then going into school that day when the Brexit results were announced, and it was so damn miserable. I really understand how Trump got elected in the first place. In difficult times, right-wing populism thrives because it gives people easy solutions, and it speaks to the frustrations and anger that they're feeling. And a lot of people are very easily manipulated by their own emotions. That's why. A common enemy. It is delivering a common enemy. And there are a lot of people who are very selfish and will sacrifice other people's rights that they don't understand for financial gains. See the Great Depression in 1977. Yeah, see every bloody challenge ever. And that's not even taking into account like the radicalization pipelines that people are exposed to. That, not saying it's an excuse, you're still responsible for your own actions, but like, people can be led down. Oh, nice. Secret note. they can be led down sort of the paths. Oh my god, this is such a jungle everywhere. And then they kind of get exposed to right-wing ideology, get drawn in to that sense of community that is given, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? And then boom. And it feels like was this driven by the Russian invasion of Ukraine? Yeah. It's that war, and it's Palestine, and it's all of it. Seriously depressing seeing things get better in the early 2000s just to be progressing now. Tell me about it. Literally, in my thesis' conclusion, which was about trans rep, I was like saying how there is a backsliding when it comes to, I mean, I guess not even just in my thesis, but generally, but that there is a backsliding in acceptance of trans identity, for example, compared to the 2010s. By the way, your team came first in Oslo Masters for chess. Oh my gosh, that's exciting! Congratulations. Project's mom lost in the bathhouse. She's going to freak out if she notices it's missing. Okay. Yeah, so to be fair, gay marriage is supposed to be closed in the 2010s. Yeah, like the late 2010s, like before COVID. Was it great? Was it perfect? Was it great? Was it amazing? No. But like overall, it's like the whole like transgender tipping point and blah blah blah. It kind of seemed like, oh, it's a foregone conclusion, or people treated it that way at the time. Like, oh, you know, the moral arc bends towards justice kind of argument. But the backsliding in the 2020s has been severe in terms of targeting. I really recommend, if you're at all interested in some of this, like I recommend the latest Last Week Tonight episode. I think it's already been on YouTube now, about trans athletes and why that's kind of like such a hot button issue that gets used by right-wing ideologues. Still suggested that book from ages ago. People giggles. Which one? Oh my god, there's so many notes. And so many seeds. And DMs. Oh, wait. You see, I don't have my Discord open because of the connection issues earlier. Let's see. Square. Sorry, a speedrun. People are fighting for non-gender segregated sports without doubling down on the segregation with trans people, so gross to see. Yeah, it is. Especially how much of that focus is. Let me really quickly go on here just so I. This. There we go. Sorry. This was also massive schools we could still join even though we were a club, but we can't get to North Master no way master because we weren't a high school team. Oh damn. But GG on the master though. Let's hype. I can't find you, god damn it. You scrolled damn DMs. Surely not that far back. I'm just blind and I can't. Oh, I just did not see you. Oh, the digital intimacies one. The main argument I've seen against trans people, trans women, and female toilets. Yeah, like the two arguments are very much about like bathroom usage and about sports, because then they can kind of pretend that it's an argument about safety when it's not. And like it's so blatant. 350. 8k total earning. Yeah, we've been doing very well. Okay, let's try and find this. OMG, Osceola, my Germany trip this summer got confirmed. Just working the payments now. Yes, sir. OMG, that's hype. Gotta go. Bye, of course. No worries. Thank you for stopping by and congrats on your win. Oh my god, I found a cactus, but I have no inventory space. Eek. We should really... What the fuck is this? Head by the bathhouse. This is the bathhouse. You see any necklace? Would be higher up. Question mark. I'm blind. Again, trans people can be assholes, but majority of trans people are assholes, even at a proportion less than cis. Yeah. It's classic sort of disproportionate treatment of any minority group where an individual... You might need to do some fishing, I think, too. We need to go back home anyway, though, because we have, like, no inventory. Where, like, the action of one person I take as, like, representative of a whole group, which is stupid. Not at home. Here's what I know, but I have no inventory space, so even if you find the necklace, I'm just gonna have to throw away valuable items. I'm just gonna go back really quickly and make space. We're filled up. I'm dumb, KW, you know, it's no worries. Yeah. So, I love how me talking about my future went into this rant about the state of current politics. But, let's have a cactus. Cactus o'clock. I put this in the corner. Oop. Classic! Literally be on my phone with that sister, that's so real. Yeah, the point there being, obviously in the modern day, in post-Brexit and stuff, it's kind of difficult to find any entry points there. And doing a degree there is a good entry point. Where, depending on how I feel, like, it either could be just I get the education there, and then I kind of, like, do my own thing, or, like, you never know. What kind of life plans happen. I'm happy I don't need to water any crops. Sell everything. Go up again now so we can do the fishing and also get that secret note. It's no one's birthday, right? Okay, no. Oh, I forgot his fucking birthday, god damn it. He didn't remind me either. Well. In 2 years I forgot 2 birthdays total. It's not a bad count, but yeah, I just have no relationship with dwarves, so I really just did not think to check again. Ah, god damn it. Mermaid show. 15423, okay. Oh, that sucks though. Annoyed. But it was already yesterday, so there's like no way to get back. If it was today... I mean, at that point, you know, it's gone, but... What the fuck is what I'm looking for? Is it like by the pod down? Did you collect anything from the mermaid show during last year's night market? No, we didn't have the info. No, I did not. Oh, is it the thing? This thing? Or is it inside? Duck pond, silly. Oh, I did find it. Okay. Slay. Necklace, what's this again? Borrowed necklace from mom and lost it somewhere near the bathhouse. She's gonna freak out. Okay, how many people do we have that have parents in the village? Who would this be? I feel like maybe Haley? Vincent? Yes, yes. Is it Vincent or is it Haley? I don't know why I'm thinking Haley, I'm just getting vibes. It's not Vincent. Is it Haley? I feel like it will be Haley. I'm gonna see if it is. Don't tell me if I'm right. I imagine the worst no, is it not? Well, rip. No, that's fine, that's fine. Just thinking who else has a mum. Quest. The necklace. I don't know what happens if you try to give it to someone wrong. These were sisters. Yes. Let's just see. Still wet. Who's Haley's mother? Is it Pam? Or am I mixing up people? It doesn't take it, okay. So there's no like drama. That's alright, okay. Thanks, Alex. Good. Not what I wanted to do. Happens a kid, but it's not Haley. Oh god, I know she has a kid, but I don't remember who. I don't know, Haley's and Emmy's parents that live in town. Oh my god, it's closed. If it's Yaz, then we can't give it to her right now. Could be Abigail. Oh, question mark. Oh, is that for the crops? Oh, really? Get yours. This my old necklace? I'm a fucking goat. I just based it off of the green color of the fucking necklace. That's strange, I didn't even notice it was missing. Well, thanks for bringing it back. I was like, maybe it's here. Wrong person. Well, the mum then. Just, is she, whose mum? Is it Abigail? Who's her child? But did she even read the note? It was like, oh, I took it from my mum. Give it Caroline. I was like, yeah, it's Abigail, her daughter. I just didn't give it to her. Is that like bad that I didn't give it to... What's the note? That I didn't give it to Abigail instead? Yeah, it said, I borrowed a necklace from mum but lost it to somebody in the bathhouse. Just go to freak out if she notices it's missing. Have I like ruined my relationship with Abigail? Hi Abigail, I'm sorry, it was an accident. I'm sorry, girlie. Is it like a huge faux pas or no? Doesn't matter, oh thank fucking Christ. Go, I don't have anything else. Okay, according to Alex it doesn't matter. Chop down one of the babies. Yum. Big fern. Alright. Alright, excellent. Good time. Did do the necklace. But it will get... I will get ragey. I'm sorry, it was not on purpose. Different friendship points, so I'm sorry. Caroline gives a 50, Abigail 100. Oh. I am already like at 8 hearts with Abigail though. So, and with Caroline I'm very low, I think. Yeah, I was literally at 2 or 1 or 2 hearts. I was only joking, oh my god. It'll take more than that to get me angry. Okay, good to know. Okay, let's... Oh, they're trying to sleep already. Sad times. Oh, good times, but I've got to pet all of them, I think, today. Yeah. Rip. They all trying to sleep already. Sleep time for us, then. We have 999 beans right now. Oops. Husband. Darling, there we go. Alright. Good in time. Yeah, I'm still annoyed that we have now missed a second person's birthday. Not like someone that we're very close with either, but no. It's like literally the person we're least close with in the entire village. Dwarf. Sorry, Dwarf, we forgot your birthday. Well, it's literally Willie's birthday though, we don't want to forget. I'm not gonna play it this day, I'm just gonna check what the likes were. Not you, Willie. Well, yeah, bro. They like quartz. He always stays in the same place. Yeah, just kind of, I don't cross that path often. Gotta check on the mail, but we're not gonna play the full day horde today. I just always check the mail even if I reset. Come to my room after dark, maybe around 8 PM, I wanna show you something. Abby, that sounds sus as fuck, but okay. I'm a married man! No, she doesn't mean it like that, but it does sound sus, like, come in my room after dark. Alright. That was fun, I really enjoyed that. Thanks for all the yapping today, I really missed it. And now, though, after the mild post-thesis break, post-subathon plus post-thesis, plus now the slight recovery, we are so back. We are in fact back with, can I get some wahoos? Literally 5 days of streams in a row, because I'm doing Monday and Tuesday too. So tomorrow, it's an early start. We are starting at 4 PM BST because we are playing the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. What the fuck? I know! I'm treating you boys. And we are starting so early because it's a weekend and also because I'm going to try and finish the full game in one stream. Raccoon Jam, yeah. So Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, I have no idea about the game at all. I'm completely blind. 4 PM BST clap. Yeah, clappy. This is for you, Addy. I do try and... I know some of you boys have like wild time zones, also the Americans as well. So if you're someone who always kind of find my streams to be a bit too late for you. The weekends, hopefully I'll try, not always, but whenever possible, I'll try to do an earlier start, like 4 or 5 p.m. BST. So hopefully you can catch more of those streams as well. And it's nice for me, I can kind of have a bit of that afternoon gaming vibe. It's fine, my sleep schedule's in the trash these days. Pepela, I'll be here. City. Yeah, so we're gonna play that. We'll see if we can finish it in one stream. Sunday, we're doing Turmoil Deeper Underground continuing. Let's see if we like it, the petrol mechanic more. And there are also some hardcore Minecraft, good vibes. And then, without giving too much away, because there's some surprises, Monday we are going to do Spawn Game number 1. That I cannot discuss yet, but I think you'll like it. Tuesday we're going to do Spawn Game number 2, to kind of sow some seeds. And maybe Twinkle SMP if Bance and Toby have time. Then Wednesday, Thursday as usual, I'm off for work. Then Friday, mystery stream. Literally a secret. Want to catch that one, it's very exciting. And then on Saturday we're going to do Checkout, Teeny Tiny Trains, and also more Stardew Valley. Kind of like our ongoing little series. A bit of a cozy puzzle vibe, pause champ. Yeah, secrets. Complete secrets. AKA we're doing like a little bit of our usual stuff, like maybe some Minecraft, some Checkout, some Teeny Tiny Trains, some Stardew, and then just a lot of new games and new content. Secret times, secret vibes. I encourage you to keep an eye on the schedule. Happy. Very fucking excited for all of this. Some of this might be one-off streams, some of this might be longer series. You saw, we are very close to finishing up The Sims 3. We may or may not focus on that soon as well. I just have like a bunch of stuff I want to do next week in terms of new games and new streams and new concepts. But, sorry. But it seems to me that both The Sims 3 and also Stardew Valley are actually a lot closer to being done as series than I thought. Because in my mind, I completely forgot what life stage we were at in The Sims 3 series. Which is great, because once the Sims 3 series is done, we are doing Sims 4 Rags to Riches. I finally have figured out a concept for it as well that I really like, so be prepared. I've never done any challenge in The Sims. I've never played them. Don't know why, I just never did it. The only thing I've done is like, I'm not even done a 100 baby challenge. I've done 0 challenges in The Sims ever. So I've been so excited. That's been a long time in the making. So that one's happening. And there's other things obviously that are gonna happen as well. Very exciting. We're kind of keeping our plans of finishing up some games whenever possible. Anything that is like a finishable series kind of thing. But then also, as promised, we're doing loads of new things. And we're starting off with the Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog tomorrow, 4 p.m. BST. That's also a sub-goal. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the sub-goals. We are gonna really prioritize both the games and non-gamed ones. Scout's honor. Because we still have the Naming 100 Queer Media Work stream that I low-key forgot about, but I remembered. So we're doing that one soon as well. I just want to do some of these gaming-focused ones right now, but we'll get onto it. And now that I don't have that thesis looming in the back of my head all the time, I feel like we can definitely do new games, A, new series, B, and C, also just more frequent streams in general. In particular now that I'm kind of in the stage where I don't have like a full-time job or anything yet, so we should have some time to spend together. If you're new here and you've liked the content, and all of what I've just told you is happening next week, sounds hype, and you want to catch Surely More Twinkle SMP Post Champ, maybe Tuesday, if the others have time. We loosely talk, but it's not 100% set in stone. I'll try and confirm if so. Because I want to play there on, you know? Yeah, if this kind of stuff sounds up your alley and you don't want to miss it, drop a follow. We're also getting close to the next follow goal. Very exciting. I'm going to send you to my goat, Austin, yeah, absolutely, who's playing Pico Park. We played it on our channel once. It's gonna be sick week. People clap. It's gonna be fucking hype. I enjoy my stay love, just people love, of course. Have a good time over on Austin's stream. He's playing Pico Park with Smidge. We played Pico Park once, and no one wanted to ever play it again, so you always know it's going to be a banger stream when that's kind of the vibe. Enjoy your time over there, and I will see you tomorrow, 4 p.m. BST, for the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Who murdered him? Who knows? Yes, sir! Yes, sir, guys. Enjoy. Bye-bye!